She used to be an actress.
She ever do anything I would have saw?
Think her biggest deal was she starred in a pilot?
What's a pilot?
Well, you know the shows on TV?
I don't watch TV.
Yes, but you're aware that there's an invention called television, and on that invention they show shows?
Yeah.
Well, the way they pick the shows on TV is they make one show, and that show's called a pilot. And they show that one show to the people who pick the shows on the strength of that one show. They decide if they want to make more shows. Some get accepted and become TV programs, and some don't and become nothing. She starred in one of the ones that became nothing.
Welcome to Couch Pilots. All of you are my friends. It's the show that dares to fly into the unknown territory of awful television pilots of the past. My name is Jason, and with me is my Earth Angel. It's Captain Philip Prestisher. I love you.
Earth Angel, would you be mine? Thank you, buddy. God damn it. I love this new thing you got going on. The new thing is you compliment me, you make me feel good about myself before we start, and I love it. It's probably the best part of the show.
I'm trying to tailor these compliments to you based
Tailor-made.
I'm trying to. Yes, sir. Did you say Taylor Dane?
Tailor-made.
Oh.
Not Taylor Dane. She's a good drummer.
I'm trying to tailor-made these to you based off the pilots we're watching.
Well, thank you very much. It's good to see you. I haven't seen you since last week.
We record these two at a time. I just got done seeing you.
For a dime. What are we doing here? Like, we're drinking beer, we're hanging out. We've been doing it for 31 years. We're on season 31, episode 8. So we've been doing over 31 years.
We've
together.
done 308 episodes. We're idiots.
We started when you were like, I don't know, like 7.
I just turned 7. Listen,
You have a potty mouth for 7, by the way.
I do. I say all the words George Carlin warned me not to say.
Which is?
I think like tit was 5 of them, wasn't it? And then it was like cunt and twat. But that's it.
And
Twat doesn't even sound that bad. Twat is like a kind of a pretty word, isn't it?
To me, twat is like, oh, bless you. You know, like,
And God bless you.
All of you. Huh?
Listen, I don't want. We've been doing like 2 at a time guests lately.
Yeah,
we gotta stop fucking
we
around.
are
Let's bring them in
because before you do this, I have taken in season 31. I have taken over scheduling the guests. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody's tired of the people that you.
Yeah, they hate them.
They hate them. For 30 years, we've been doing whoever you call.
I've been waiting for you to step up.
And in my sobriety, I've been stepping up.
This is you being sober?
Yeah, for sure. So we had Megan and Terry on.
Yeah.
And then Terry hurt himself sitting here. And so I was like, I need to get some lean, mean fucking fighting machines.
People aren't going to puss out. Right?
Don't puss out. Hashtag don't puss out. Mm-hmm. So I got me a buddy of mine from the Moose.
Yeah.
And you know what we met over? How we connected?
Yes. Alcoholism.
Okay, number 2. Besides alcoholism, what?
Crippling gambling addiction.
Nope. Music.
Oh, that was going to be my 5th guess.
This is my jukebox boyfriend.
You know what? The brief time that I've met this fella and known him, I can't imagine that he appreciates that at all.
Oh no,
he does not seem like the kind of guy who would appreciate that.
All right, so I got, and then I met a new buddy last night.
Yeah,
we talked for 5 minutes.
This is a guy you met last night and is on today. That's incredible.
Yeah. Hey, call me incredible. I know how to book them.
Yeah, I'll call you Earth Angel. That's about it.
Would you be mine?
You don't know what hard times are, Daddy.
Okay, Daddy. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, a couple of great buds I've met. We have Wayne on the show. Wayne, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You like that Metalocalypse? I told you.
Yes.
I told you.
I love Metalocalypse.
Birthday, death day.
They bring it back.
And a guy I met last night who's been married for 16 years. And before the show, you said, please tell Blake how he can be married for 16 years. And Joe said, it's very simple. It's very simple. Just do what you're told.
I can't imagine it. It's got to be more to it. We're going to ask him about it in just a moment.
Joe, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Wayne, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, guys. By the way, let's just do a cheers real quick. Everybody, we have beers. Okay.
To meeting someone last night and being on the show today.
It's good times.
You guys listen to podcasts, Joe and Wayne?
Not really, honestly. I mean, I kind of would like to, but I have about a 4-minute commute to work.
That does seem to be where most people listen to podcasts, just like you would listen to a radio show. You know,
Yeah.
Bob and Tom in the morning.
And we just found out while we were getting ready to do this, Joe bummed a cigarette off of me because he's a fucking cheap motherfucker. No.
And I
No.
bought him dinner.
But he used to live like four doors down. Not
Yeah.
three, because we don't like 3 doors down. But 4 doors down, he used to live. So
Incredible.
It's incredible.
Incredible. Wayne, are you much of a podcast guy?
No, I'm not really.
Oh, I thought
So-
he was going to say Joe Rogan. Thank God.
Joe,
I don't like Joe Rogan simply for the fact that
here we go. No, I don't mind Joe.
he had Maynard James from Tool on, which I'm a huge Tool fan.
Me too.
And
You're a big Tool fan?
Tool, Pucifer,
just a big
Perfect
Tool.
Circle. Yeah, that too.
Have you seen him before? Tool?
No, and I want to see. I know the tickers can be outrageous.
I'm not going, but I've seen him.
I want
I've seen
to.
him 3 times.
I love Tool.
And I've seen a Perfect Circle once. Pucifer is real fucking weird.
They're different. They
It's
have really,
real
they're
weird.
either really good or really like out there. But so Joe Rogan, I watched. It was the only time I ever watched Joe Rogan, and it was awful. He just kept interrupting him. He didn't ask him anything about anything irrelevant that any Maynard James fan would want to know.
It's weird because Maynard is not a guy like he doesn't do a ton of interviews.
No, he's a very intelligent,
yeah.
well put together guy.
Well, I
And
don't know how well put it. I think he's a pretty big fucking weirdo
But
probably,
I
but
mean,
he
he's
doesn't
got
do a
his-
lot of interviews.
He has his winery. I mean, he writes books.
Yeah, but didn't he? Someone told me a while back he like was kind of on the edge of being Me Too. Did he do some weird sex stuff?
Joe, you want to chime in on that one?
Who doesn't do weird
Yeah,
sex stuff?
I haven't heard anything specifically about him, but anymore it seems like pretty much everybody that's ever been famous is
right,
is
well,
accused of some kind of weird ass
Yeah.
sex stuff.
Joe, you're famous. We'll go around the table. What's the weirdest sex stuff you've ever done?
Joe's famous.
Never done or ever done?
Ever done? Never have I ever.
Yeah, there's a chance my wife might hear this. So
Nope.
She's going to hear it.
If you don't send her the link, she'll never hear it because you know what? To be honest with you, I've been married to this one upstairs for 8 years.
This one,
Well, I have to preface.
you do.
And the first year we were dating, she listened and then she stopped. So you just say whatever you want to.
I don't know about how weird it is. I got down on the hood of my car one time in a driveway at a party
That's good.
because there was no rooms inside.
That's like
It was a small
every
house.
butt rock hair metal video I've seen in the '80s. You did
That's-
that,
That's what I was going for.
Yeah, you
I
did
was
it.
trying to recreate like a Poison video.
Tony
or something.
McCatane.
Joe's like, I'm white snaking your ass tonight, woman. Wayne,
Damn, man. I don't know. It's,
you do know. Come on.
restate. All right, what's the question again? Maybe it'll.
What's the weirdest fucking sex thing you did?
Fuck. I don't have one, man.
You don't have
Goddamn.
to confine it to women.
Joe, can you remember any stories that I've told you? Help me out here.
It's fine.
I
It's
see
fine.
him naked every day in the shower. That's
Huh?
got to count for
What's that?
something.
Do you guys have to take showers every day together?
We don't have to. We do.
What?
We
uh,
choose to.
I've probably seen him naked more.
Are you
than
guys in the
twice.
same gym class?
At work, you guys have to take showers at
We
work?
don't have to. We choose
You don't
to.
have to, but I mean, most of us choose to. You get pretty nasty.
What-
So
what
you
do
guys
you-
do you guys do dirty work then?
Yeah. What kind? What kind of? You don't have to say where necessarily, but what kind of work do you do that says now it's time to shower?
Well,
Buddy.
we're in a lot of chemicals.
Okay.
And dust, particulates, and all that. You
Yeah.
don't have to take home with you.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't like to take dust and particulates home with me.
Nobody does.
Did you say particulates?
That's what he said. Yeah.
Okay, I just make sure I got
You,
it right.
you don't want particulates coming out.
Wayne gets disappointed if I don't shower.
You know what? This is true. I won't even deny it. At the end of the shift, that is our fun time. In fact, if he's not in the shower, we will yell his name.
What did you call Wayne earlier? Your jukebox boyfriend? So this
true as well.
that seems pretty tame compared to what I'm
I
hearing
can't,
now.
I can't deny that one.
I'm actually kind of jealous now. I'm like, you know, Wayne plays a lot of great music that I like on the jukebox.
Yeah.
But now I know he takes a shower with Joe. I'm like, fuck me, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
just ask him. He'll shower with you too.
Yeah,
He's
it
not.
doesn't matter.
you know,
I mean,
Couple of guys showering off particulates. Nothing gay about a
No,
bunch
not
of
at
men
all.
just
Not at
enjoying each other's strength,
Hey,
right?
can you tell me how spell particulates real quick?
I'll do it after the show. I'll send you a link. Boy, oh boy, that's some hot topics. I'm actually a big Tool fan myself.
Nice.
And I saw him. Let's see, in Chicago in like 2001, and then the Mark of the Quad in like 2002, and then I saw him. They were at the Civic Center like in 2008.
Yeah.
You didn't see him at the Civic Center?
No.
What?
He was only like 14 at the time.
Oh, you're young, and then I saw the Perfect Circle was at the exhibition hall at the Civic Center too, probably in 2000. I want to say 3 or 4. Wait, nerds because we enjoy live music.
No, you nerds because you guys like Tool.
Okay, but if you listen to Tool lyrically, he has some really good stuff.
I'm sure, but I
Very
can't
good.
get past the music.
I think they're
You know what?
they're all very talented.
This
guys.
is me and Wayne's first music fight.
Yeah.
They are talented.
It's something.
And
It's something that brought you guys together. Music.
This is
It's
true.
bizarre now that it
How
potentially
bizarre?
could be tearing. Yeah, I said I wasn't going to use the word bizarre anymore. Damn it! You guys remember that song? How bizarre. Blake remembers. I tell you that much. Every episode, he fucking remembers that song.
Perfect.
I
Farm
definitely
members.
sang it in my head as soon as he said that.
And that's what I'm going for, Joe.
is, yeah.
That's what I'm going for.
It's called an earworm.
And I'll probably be singing it in my head for the next 3 weeks. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Guys, thank you very much for being here.
Hey, thanks for having us.
So, just to let everybody know, we're popping their podcast cherries.
right.
And when I bring guests on the show, we're popping all kinds of cherries.
Yeah.
We popped Megan's cherry a
Right.
couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Terry's cherry. Terry's cherry.
Hashtag it.
Not heard of that band.
Well, you can, for a monthly fee, they'll bring you fruit. Terry's cherries.
Nice.
Thank you.
They're covered in chocolate.
High five that shit.
Nice. Blake does famously does almost no work for the program we've been doing for 6 years together. But finally, he's kicking it into, I don't know, low to mid gear
Yeah.
and bringing on some high quality guests. Such
There's
as
a big
fellas.
hill. There's a big hill. I'm putting it into 4-wheel drive, and I'm just easing into it.
And I want to say too, these guys they have a job that requires them to shower off particulates. These are men, and they have man names. Joe, fairly common name, but I'm tired of all the Jets and Xanders and Hudsons of the world.
Blake's.
Yeah, no lady names like Blake. And you
I
got
like that.
Wayne. You have to be the youngest guy named Wayne.
Oh yeah, I am. And you know what's funny because it's such a rare name. What? There's 3 Waynes,
It's a dude name.
work.
It's a total guy name.
but you don't ever hear it.
You never hear it.
You never
anymore.
hear it.
Wayne the Train Hancock.
So I love that. I love we got dudes. Yeah. So have you ever listened to Tool? Have you even given him a shot?
No, I get no. I'm not gonna.
Dude, hey.
I don't want to kill myself.
Funny story for you though, and my girlfriend can attest to this. Whenever we go somewhere and the jukebox isn't playing, all I do is put on a 13-minute Tool song. Bam.
Probably Third
I
Eye.
got like
right?
a 10 song.
Yeah.
list. I'm
Third
like,
Eye,
yeah.
probably. That's like a 13-minute song.
Well, actually, I've been playing stuff off their newest album.
Fear Inoculum. I haven't
Yeah.
even heard it all the way.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Let me ask you this: do you have a physical copy of it?
No. I do
Okay,
not.
because
just Spotify.
well, I think the CD came out with like a screen in it, didn't it?
Yeah, I remember it's something outrageous.
Something fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous. And that's why I haven't heard it because I
Sorry, I'm just stimulating you guys jacking off the Tool.
All right. Well, how about a perfect circle?
he doesn't.
Pet.
No, he
I
doesn't
know
have
I
that.
had
There's- If you were to like any of Maynard's bands, it would be Tool.
They
It's-
call me Maynard Salad.
I will find one Tool song for you to like.
I will not like
promise
any
you.
of them.
I
I
promise
will
you.
not like any of them. Even if we were taking a shower, I will not like any of them.
You'd be surprised what you enjoy in the shower.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what?
This is true.
You're absolutely right because that girl said to me, "Hey, I want you to pee on me." I was like, well, "I'm not really cool about that," but
Take
then
it in the shower.
But then she laid down in the shower, and I was like, "You know what? Not that bad."
It makes sense in here. There's a drain in this area, right?
Your kid's asleep, right? Okay, we'll go.
Because I piss loud.
I'm a loud pisser.
Sounds like a tornado
Nice.
when you're under an overpass. Yeah.
I don't know. I thought everybody peed in the shower, but now I'm not allowed back at the gym.
No, yeah, you can pee in the shower.
It's all pipes. They all go to the same place.
It's just cooler when the girl's got her mouth open back underneath.
Oh,
it.
it's got to be a girl. Okay.
Oh, well.
That's probably what I did.
Sorry, Wayne.
She was covered in particulates.
It's okay.
We were asking,
Honey, I've got to clear you of all these particulates.
Blake, you said Joe was right, and he was right about something else too. You want a long-lasting marriage, you got to listen to the lady.
Yeah.
Right? So
Not doing
you
that.
Said, you've been married once, I assume. You don't look
Yes.
like that old of a fella. He said 16 years.
Yes.
12, 13 years old you got married?
I was. It was a couple of months before my 21st birthday.
Holy cow! How do you make it last? Is it strictly I just listen to her and do what she says?
I mean that's a big part of it. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what he says every morning? Well, what she says, "Don't tread on me," and he doesn't. You saw that, right?
I did. Nice little tie-in.
Thank you.
Not a bad.
Well,
not a great joke, but not.
No, it's a really good joke for me and Joe.
Oh yeah, okay. Because
Yeah.
it's just you and Joe that'll go back and listen to this. Logic is a son of a bitch. But so you got the listening to the lady, and then what else? Is it chocolates and flowers every day?
Actually, believe it or not, my wife's not a big. I early on I was big into trying to bring her gifts and candies and stuff. She's not big into the sweets.
You got to speak their love language.
She likes pets.
She's a huge animal lover.
So he just brings her a goat every 3 weeks.
Basically, yeah. We've got a small zoo at
like
the
the-
house.
like
I'm
a
about to
dowry?
start.
Pretty much.
I'm about to start charging admission.
Nice.
There you go. And you have the little the little candy machines with the food in it. And
pellets.
you
You
have to
can feed
pay
them by
a quarter
hand.
and just
Get those little pellets. It look like they're made out of wood.
and the little Dixie cups.
They taste like it too.
Dixie
They
cups.
taste
He tastes like.
Gotta have a lot of Dixie cups for that.
Yeah. Lots of Dixie cups.
Whoa! Did he open a beer?
Oh yeah, he's thirsty boy.
Oh Jesus!
Rocking out the Tool gets you thirsty, man. Works up a thirst in a man.
It does.
Jesus!
What's the best Tool album?
It's all good, man.
It's all good. Okay.
I don't remember that album.
I like it all. I can't.
I bet you do because you take a shower with Joe.
Oh, and it's great. I love it.
Joe, you got any kids?
I do. I have two.
Yeah.
That we spread them out. My oldest is 10, and my youngest is a year and a half.
Wow.
That's where me and Joe connected last night because my oldest and my youngest are 9 years apart, which is about the same.
It's like
Two different women, by the way.
Garrett's 16.
No, yeah, Garrett's 16 and
Austin's
20.
Is he 24, 25?
Yeah.
Holy cow. Good Lord.
Good God.
Blake, how do you do it? I know we're asking these guys questions, but how do you look so youthful still?
Yeah, they don't talk to me, so I don't have to worry about them.
Have these guys seen you without your hat on?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Blake is knocking
I
on
mean, in
47.
all of the moments that I've known you,
Look at that hairline.
That's
That's a
handsome.
47-year-old man's hairline. Look at that.
Looking fucking good, bitches.
Damn.
Wayne,
You want to shower with us?
kid. Hey, you know what?
That's an honor, Blake.
Let's
you better
do
take
it.
him
Yeah,
up.
I'll do it. Wayne, kids,
No kids.
Are you married, Wayne?
No.
divorced.
Yes.
Oh, divorced even.
Oh, nice. Let's get into that.
I'll let you handle that, Blake.
She was a bitch, right?
no.
Oh,
No.
So you didn't.
Come on,
but you
Wayne,
didn't have,
she
you
was
didn't
a
have any
bitch.
kids with her.
I don't have any kids. No.
so no
You know what?
reason to have any contact with her. Is that right?
That's correct.
that's a good call. My first wife, I had a child with, and as soon as it popped out, she hated me. Second wife,
it took the kid to get there.
Wayne, Joe, listen to me. I'm going to finish the story. The first kid pops out. She hates me. I wait many, many years, 9 years. I have a new wife, and she thinks I'm just amazing. Both of them thought I was amazing until the placenta fell out on the floor. And as soon as the second one came out, she hated me. But I got myself a wife that can't have any kids. And guess what?
Nice.
Guess what? She fucking hates me too.
Oh, I thought you were going to say.
Thought you found it.
I thought you were gonna say it's cream pie central.
That's exactly what I thought, but I wasn't going to say it like that.
All right, then.
So you're not married now.
Nope.
You got an old lady though. I bet you do,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Does she have any kids?
She has 4.
4 kids.
Well, yeah, she's 9 years older than me, but she's awesome.
Nice.
Do you,
way to milf it, buddy?
Oh yeah.
milfing out. Do you?
I can't write fast.
Milfin likes to milk it.
Whoa.
So do you have a lot to do with her kids? Are you around them all the time?
No, not really.
Okay. So I'm gonna assume it's kind of a new relationship. Is that fair? or not?
6, 7 months. 6, 7
Okay,
months, yeah.
that seems about. That's like kind of the time we start to get the kids more involved, right?
But
Like,
the kids go back and forth between her house and then.
are they far? Is Dad far away?
Yeah, well, probably 20 minutes away. And then plus we work 12-hour shifts and a lot of overtime, so there's just not
Okay.
a lot of time.
You guys are manly men.
Yeah.
We have hair in our balls. So we earn
Today, I worked a 10-hour shift. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck. These guys go I've got 2 hours to go, and I have to take a shower.
Joe, what was it that one summer you had 1 day off in June?
Oh, it was in the month of June. I
Yeah.
had 1 day off.
Jesus Christ, I feel like a fucking
And
lazy ass.
You don't
The-
forget that. You
the
don't forget
20
a 1 day off. What did you do on that day?
I hate to admit it, I didn't even get to relax. The one day that I had off, at that time I was on the volunteer fire department in Manitou.
Okay.
And that was the day of our annual fundraiser.
Oh,
So I spent my one day off in the entire month of June.
getting dunked by a.
No, I was serving fried chicken and shit. Just sweating and trying to keep my sweat out of the food because
know what?
people don't like that.
guys like the two of you make me feel like a fucking douchebag. Just so you know.
I'm glad I can do that for you.
No, seriously.
I'm used to it.
I commend you guys
Oh wait.
with all those particles and stuff.
Oh wait. I thought you said I'm a douchebag.
No, I am a.
No, you are.
No,
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say.
I didn't say
Yeah.
Joe was a douchebag. I said I'm a douchebag. because,
But Wayne is too.
But I am too.
really
Sure.
okay. Well,
See, it's important that you know yourself.
Actually,
Wayne understands.
and Joe tells me I'm like a man but smaller.
Yeah. See,
you are
it's
you are a
ironic.
tiny man.
I told you my son is 10 years old, and when he outgrows clothes, I save him for Wayne.
But to be fair, you're 6'4" and his wife's 6 foot.
I'm 6'3", and my wife
Okay,
is
6'3".
6'3". But my son, my 10-year-old son, is 5'3".
Nice.
What do you call him?
Being, I have to explain this
Yeah.
because my son, I don't remember his exact words, but he hinted at calling me fat.
Ooh.
Which, I mean, it makes sense because I'm fat. But I told him, he was about 9 years old at the time. I said, don't call me fat, you beanpole motherfucker.
So now his nickname is Beanpole.
Motherfucker.
From time to time.
Motherfucker.
Beanpole
Motherfucker.
motherfucker. You got to put the whole thing together. It doesn't work.
Beanpole motherfucker.
Kids love that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It
Like,
won't
oh, go on TikTok. Oh, Daddy called me a Beanpole motherfucker. DCFS calls.
Blake said that you know another one of our past guests, Jacob Nelson.
stick. Yes, they grew up together.
Mute
Neighbors.
Jacob.
Mute, yeah, we Mute Jacob is what we'd call him. When's the last time you saw him?
Fuck, man, it's years.
Years. But you guys used to bum around together back
Oh
in
yeah,
the day?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
all the time.
And he, I mean, you mentioned Manitou. He used to live out in Manitou, right? Blake?
Well, that's how I knew him.
Until he
Oh, that's
set
how I knew him? Okay.
until he set his house on fire on purpose
He seemingly abandoned his house,
and it caught on fire.
and then it caught on fire. But last time we had Jacob on the show, he pretty much admitted to a felony. It was a class 3 felony.
Wow.
Yeah, class 3 for sure.
Good for him.
I mean, we've all been there.
Yeah.
We've all committed felonies, guys, that have prohibited us from voting, right?
Trying to set my wife on fire, but she won't light.
Kerosene.
You got to dry her out.
Ooh.
You got to dry her out.
Oh, I
first.
dry her out. Believe me, she's so dry right now. She's like a California forest right now.
Not bad. Not bad.
I almost missed that one, by the way.
What's that? What I said that?
No, that when I almost missed that punch right there. When
Nice.
it's here, turn it up. Hold on. Wait. They're new. Let's play the song for them. They're new.
What
Joe,
song? Oh, this song?
Wayne, let's play this song for you guys. We just want you to listen to it. And your reaction afterwards is fine.
This is a song you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
You guys ever heard this before?
This could be like the intro to a Pucifer song.
You're not wrong.
But you're not right either.
I like it.
This is a song. They had like a kind of a popular music video, and they turned that into a failed television pilot that we talked about here on the
And
show.
Adam Sandler was in it.
And so was Jeremy Piven. Yeah.
Guys, you guys are here for one reason only. Okay? We don't. If this was a different podcast, we'd be like, hey, drunk guys having fun. But it's called Couch Pilots because we watch pilot television shows. Jason? That was kind of your
I
cue.
agree with what I don't know what you're getting at, but I agree with you.
I'm trying to let's.
That was my understanding of
It was like,
program.
let's go. That's my wife, by the way. That's when she loved me back then. I didn't
old
say play
days.
the whole song for him.
Hold on. Here it comes. Ready? All right, there you go.
Joe, I look at you and Wayne, and I'm like, you know what? These guys love Miley Cyrus.
I do.
For
it.
sure. For
I
sure.
do.
Listen to this song. you've never heard of Miley Cyrus song.
Okay.
Hit it. God damn, she's wonderful.
Blake's a little drunk.
She's a beast.
You know what? I actually did not find her attractive until she starred in 2.5 Men.
I never
was in
saw
2.5
her.
Men?
I never saw her in 2.5 Men.
She was on a couple episodes.
Here's my thing, Wayne. I'm very attracted to trailer park trash. I don't want to take them home to meet my mom, but I want to spend the weekend with them.
They're easy.
Spend the weekend.
No.
No, because nobody parties like trailer park trash.
No.
Hey, fuck yeah, that's
He
that's
grew
what
up
it
in a
is.
trailer park, so he knows.
You know what I'm talking about,
See
though?
how his beard doesn't grow
I
in?
didn't-
All right.
I
here.
look like I grew up in a trailer park because my facial hair grows in like Joe Dirt. I didn't grow up in a trailer park, but I partied in several.
But you know what I'm talking about,
I
though.
absolutely know
Those
what you're
girls
talking about.
are a fucking blast for
Oh, yeah.
48 hours, but after those 40 hours, get the fuck away from them, right?
Yeah, there's a heavy crash.
High five that shit. Thank you. We'll just wait till you're ready to go.
I'm ready.
Okay, well,
I was letting you guys talk.
we were talking, we finished, and we high-fived, we went like this. And then you just kept...
I like that song. You know I love The Price is Right.
I know you're a big Drew Carey fan.
I'm a big price head. Today we discussed the pilot episode of Earth Ghost from the year of our Lord 2000 plus 11. Now that was a great year.
Great year, 2011. I had met my wife-to-be, Molly.
Yeah, we kind of talked about that a little bit last week.
What's the, let's just talk about you.
Well, no, let's talk about these guys. 2011.
I remember 2011.
What was going on in
I had a
2011?
crazy ex-girlfriend,
What was her name?
Jordan.
Jordan?
Fucking crazy, yeah.
How good crazy? Like Miley Cyrus crazy?
Like she was good in bed, but like you didn't want to date her.
Miley
She was
Cyrus
fucking
crazy.
Yes.
Miley Cyrus crazy. Thank you. Joe, you were married. It's fucking your life was over already.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was. But 2011 was the year my first son was born.
Oh, that's awesome. No,
and
that's-
it's also the year I regained some of my freedom. I was still married, so I didn't get all my freedom, but I did get out of the Marine Corps that year. So I gained
You were in the Marine? You're a fucking Marine?
for 9 years, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Hey,
Did you travel the world?
I went to very hot, sandy places.
Okay.
Pakistan.
Uh,
I never made it to Pakistan.
Afghanistan.
I was in the other one. I was in Iraq.
How was it?
Hot.
Can I ask what your job duties?
I was in, they call it signals intelligence.
Okay. That's what you want.
He did
right?
sign language for like the concerts.
Yeah, I was faking it. I was like,
Yeah, no.
just all
We all
kinds of
fake-
crazy
yeah, no, yeah.
gestures.
We all fake it.
Because I'm like, nobody deaf is watching this shit. They don't know if I'm making the right hand signs.
If you're deaf, you're not in the Marines. that's like number one. Like
It's
you go-
on the list. Yeah.
you go into, I need to join the Marines, and they're like, no.
Good Lord.
And you'd think they're missing an opportunity because you don't even need earplugs
Yeah.
on the rifle range.
You're saving money.
Saving
Saving money.
hashtag saving the money. That's
go.
great.
That's true. But Joe, it sounds like you're a smart enough guy to where you avoided maybe some dangerous situations. Is that fair?
Well, the thing about the job that it sounds like that. You'd think I was in like a big metal box.
You weren't in
looking
the
at
shit though,
computers.
right? You're not in the shit.
My job, I was on what we call the signals intelligence support team. And it was me and like 3 other guys, and we linked up with an infantry unit, and we went everywhere they went,
Oh, okay.
but we had less firepower than them. So,
And
Okay. So not not
what-
ideal maybe.
right. It wasn't, technically they were supposed to make sure, kind of look out
Yeah,
for us. They
yeah,
were supposed
yeah.
to be our protection. I made it, so I guess they did.
and,
good.
and Wayne takes a shower with him.
Yeah.
You were in Iraq as a shower buddy only? Okay. Okay. Well, I just heard that from Blake. I'm sorry. That Blake,
Wayne's like, why the fuck did I bring Joe? He's fucking
Oh,
stealing it.
Wayne's
No,
thinking,
Joe's great.
Wayne's thinking, why the fuck did I come here at all? Is what he's thinking.
I love it.
He's thinking Blake's over there shitting on my favorite band, telling me I'm showering with men. That's not what Wayne's up to. All right.
No, showering with men is definitely what Wayne's at.
Wayne's up to a little bit of that. Okay, Blake.
It's fine.
It's actually true. We have six stalls in the shower.
I bet you do.
We do. And and
Only
stalls,
2
I
are
mean,
ever used.
They're not
They're
stalls.
poles.
They're like
poles, and they have
shower trees.
But yeah, they have shower heads. I've been there almost 13 years. If he's on my shower head, I'm showering next to him. I refuse to
If he-
move.
The rest of the shower room
So,
can be empty. Wayne
knows
will
now.
like
Hold on a minute.
nuzzle up next to me.
Wayne just said, if he's on my shower head, I'm showering with him. Which, to be honest with you, we've known each other for like 10 years, right?
Yeah.
And if there was 7 showers and there was like 1 shower head going, what would we do?
We're not going to waste water, I tell you that much.
Hey, wastewater want not.
That's right. So I'm going to ask a real weird question here concerning the showering. And I'm sorry to keep making it about this, but you guys really opened up a naked guy's Pandora box
Yeah,
here.
I'm sure it's not common.
Blake had said something earlier about you guys being manly men, and I 100% agree with him.
For sure.
But you said something. Go ahead, Blake.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, compared to me and you,
Well, especially you and me. No, you're right. And me.
no, seriously, these guys are manly men. So go ahead.
Okay, thank you for that.
Just for the record, I'm half a man
Yes. He's half the man most people are.
because I'm vertically challenged.
That you used to have, you're half the man that you used to be.
No, I'm
He's half
vertically
the man I
challenged
used to be.
Oh,
because I'm short.
my
oh,
question
great! I guess
was-
we're gonna have to take a picture and put it on Instagram of the height difference, so
You're not
everybody
doing
can get the
anything on
jokes.
Instagram. You had mentioned something. You said something earlier. I don't think many people caught it, Wayne, but you said something about having hairy balls. Here's my question about the shower. In the past 10 years, I can't believe you're leaving for this question, Blake. We got to get you like a 5-gallon bucket to piss in. His piss does smell awful. He doesn't even eat asparagus.
Wow.
No, this is my question is
I can always tell when Joe eats asparagus.
a lot of pissing in that shower. Past 10, 15 years, pubic grooming has become a very popular, mainly with ladies, but obviously men do a fair bit amount of that too. Is there a question of someone's manliness in a group man shower situation if someone is manicuring their pubes too much?
I can't say that anybody in the show.
I'm not paying that close attention,
I don't
honestly.
know.
Okay, I'm just saying sometimes, I'm sure it's like at a urinal. You're looking straight ahead. You're not trying to look at some dude's junk, but things,
don't know this very
peripherals are in effect. You're right, I don't. But I'm just saying, is there ever a situation it's like some dude just waxed his shit off or took a straight razor and it's like, okay, here we go.
So he's retired. I'm not going to say his name, but he was like a plucked chicken, not a hair on his body.
So,
Okay, so I wasn't checking out the old timers like Wayne was, so I'm not really sure who he's talking
is
about.
this
Oh,
just
you know.
a lack of testosterone as someone gets older? Is this his natural disposition, or did this man go out of his way to make sure
Hey,
that
I'm
he
going to
was?
stop right there. Disposition. That's a good Tool song. Write it down.
Write it down.
Disposition.
Hashtag it.
Hashtag it.
Gay song disposition. Okay, I got it.
It's almost not gay at all. Okay.
It's actually all instrumental.
Listen,
very good.
Oh, that's even worse. There's nothing worse than an instrumental song. I just wrote Tool. Oh Jesus.
So
Whatever.
you guys. That's not really a thing. That's even. I mean,
No.
No, I mean,
is it a thing you're even like not admitting right now though?
No.
Okay.
Trust
I
me,
mean,
we're open books, man. We'll tell you anything you want to know.
I'll be totally honest with you. I fully intend all the time to manscape, and I never do.
I will say,
It's like the fucking Amazon down there.
I used to do it.
It's true,
But,
I've seen
but
it.
now what's the point?
Yeah, who cares?
If she's not fucking me anyway, what's the point? Right.
What's she gonna do?
Right.
Like continue not fucking me?
Right.
No, I wasn't actually. I wasn't asking your guys'
God, I hope
personal
she doesn't
regimen.
listen to this.
Okay.
I'm not asking your personal regimen when it comes to that. Just like, is there a stigma amongst the kind
I
of
don't
work that
think
you
so.
do in the shower environment? That guy's shaving his pubes. That guy's a little bit on the.
Okay, if they were doing it in the shower with us there.
No, not doing it in
That'd
the
be
shower.
weird. That'd be fucking
No,
weird.
not doing it. That'd be.
I'd be like,
That
dude, what's
would
your
be
problem?
fucking
You can
weird.
piss on my feet, but why the fuck are you shaving your dick? That's fucking weird.
You know what? I want that on my tombstone.
Yeah, you gotta have boundaries.
Yeah, boundaries.
All right.
Set 'em.
Hey,
That's a fair question.
if you
though.
let a girl piss on you, let the
never
guy
done
piss
that.
on your feet.
Hey, piss is piss.
Okay, see, so
Unless it's green.
Hey, so his alias Derek
Not
Dingus,
familiar.
another guy at work, squirting. What is squirting? Is that piss or is that its own?
I think it's half and half. In my opinion, it's half and half.
Okay,
Like the girl has to go.
because we debated about this one.
Yeah,
day.
I mean,
We went there, so.
I only dated one girl that could do that.
Me-
And-
same here.
And she was a cook, wonderful
boy.
cook. But
Wow.
But and she
Odd
said,
thing to throw in
Yeah.
that topic.
no, well, she.
What was she
Salad-
cooking?
Little salad
I was gonna say
dressing.
she
Little
would
vinaigrette.
she would boil it and serve it to Blake. Is what he was getting at.
but and she said, hey, I just let you know,
This is a thing.
I'm a squirter. I was like, oh, that's fine. I watched videos, and then it happened. I was like, oh Jesus, we have a problem. I had to flip the mattress.
My guess, it's half and half.
Yeah.
Like and girls, I think girls don't even know the answer to what it is because what happens all the time? You start making a girl laugh. All right, they pee a little
they
bit,
pee a
right?
little bit.
And guys laugh all day. I'm not fucking pissing my pants laughing. I don't do that fucking shit.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't?
true.
No. But ladies will do. You
Joe-
scare them
Joe
or you
lactates.
tickle them. Girls will piss their
You
pants.
tickle
a
a
little.
lot of girls.
I'm tickling girls all the time. I'll come up behind a girl
How old
sitting in
are
a
they?
chair and I'll
How
grab
old
them on
are
their
they?
sides. You're really not helping me out at all in this episode.
Let's just go. Let's
no,
go.
hold on a second.
We don't have any mandatory reporters
you know what?
here, do
There's
we?
a funny story to this right here. So we went to the rail house to eat. Next door, there's a gymnastics class.
Be honest. It wasn't
for little
gymnastics.
kids.
It was
So-
little kids
so-
tumbling.
Okay, tumbling. So we invited
this
we
cannot be good.
invited our work buddy who was off to come meet us. And he said, I'm taking my daughter to tumbling. And as we're walking by, we look and see these little girls tumbling. Like, oh, is he in there? And we stop and look, and we're like, oh, fuck, we look like fucking weirdos.
We look like a couple of
We were looking for
pedophiles.
him.
You're looking for your
Staring-
buddy.
Yeah.
Staring in the door at these
Little
like 8-year-old
6-year-olds,
girls
yeah.
tumbling.
Having your camera.
And it's not going to sound better if someone comes out and asks us what we're doing. We're like, oh, we're looking for our friend. We thought he might be in there.
Yeah. And you're like,
Right.
okay.
You can book us all at the same time, right?
Yeah. We'll wait. We'll be in the bar. Just have the cops come in there.
We're not going to resist. It's fine.
This pilot came out in 2011. Blake, let's go back there.
Nice.
In our mind.
Sometimes you got to keep the show on track. We talk about
We can talk about little kids gymnastics all night long.
that
but
might be a separate
we have,
cast for you
We have a
guys,
point
right?
we have a point to get to.
we talk about things that happened in 2011, so we can be in the proper mind frame to judge this pilot in the year in which it was released.
Right, because we're in 2021, and a lot of things are different than in 2011. And we talked about it last week, but I've researched it, and we have a lot more things. In 2011, we did not have nuclear warheads. Never heard of them.
Right.
Ever. Okay? We didn't have things like...
He's right, Joe.
I'm not arguing.
Thank you. That's my show.
He's the marine intelligence of this room.
We did not have helium. Nobody ever heard of helium before 2011.
Unknown element.
Yeah,
It's a new discovery.
And so many things have happened since we
Snapchat.
found that. So many cute voices have happened from people cutting
Adorable.
balloons.
I actually have a video of him sucking in helium.
I bet he was.
Couple
You ought to see the video I have of Wayne sucking.
Yeah. You know what, guys? We have an Instagram.
Hey,
so let's
$20
get on it.
is $20, right?
No cameras in the shower, Joe!
Okay. In 2011, okay, guys, I know we're all having fun, but think about this real quick.
I'm having fun.
Take a deep breath. Oh, sorry.
You sound like Joe.
He sounds like
Sorry.
Blake every
Sorry.
episode.
We're in 2021, right?
Yeah.
We cannot judge this pilot based on what we're doing right now today. In 2011, we didn't have peanut butter and we didn't have Band-Aids. So back up a second and just think to yourself, because that's how I refer to myself. We have to go back there in our minds before we had all this stuff.
Okay,
Very good.
nice.
First time, buddy?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes. Get the mirror out. November 18th of 2011, Mojang Studios releases the blockbuster video game Minecraft. You guys ever play Minecraft?
Never played it.
But you're aware of it.
I'm aware. I've watched my son play it. It's
Yeah, I think Eli.
incredibly stupid.
Eli's played it before. Oh, that block game that with the blocks
it's-
and they just make castles.
I mean, when did we stop trying to make the graphics better?
Minecraft.
That's where we made the switch.
yeah,
Minecraft really
We
did.
just turned around and said we're running in the other direction.
This is my thing. They're like, okay, right now graphics are really awesome. You feel like you're right there. Oh, how do I make it better? I'll just go back to fucking Atari. Just go back to Atari.
It is interesting. I feel like Minecraft, for a while, they were doing like side platforming games that looked really good. But then Minecraft kind of ushered in this whole new genre of video games where it's like, let's make it look 18 or 16-bit or 8-bit again. There has to be some kind of like unearned nostalgia that kids have or some kind of, it's a weird throwback to old school video gaming that kids love. I think it's an intuitive gameplay.
I like it.
I mean, it lets the kids do whatever they want, but graphically, it's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Right?
But you know what? It lets them see what we grew up with.
Right.
I guess so, yeah.
And
Pong.
yeah.
But it's still 3D though, so it's not really what we grew
Yeah,
up with. It's
this-
not
I
the
mean, but it's-
side-scrolling,
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just-
you know, Mario hitting shit with his fucking head.
yeah.
We've all shit hit.
We've all shit hit.
I missed it.
Is that
Never mind.
what number is that for real? What number beer is that? You got that's at least 5 you're starting, but you had more before I got here.
There's a difference. Is it recording beers or total beers?
Total beers for today.
8.
8 beers. Okay. We're on to something.
8 beers and life to go. That's what I say.
This guy who created Minecraft, I think he sold it for like $1 billion. Like, I
Sure.
don't think he owns it anymore. He may have sold it to Microsoft or something, but the guy made an insane fortune for this game. It's everywhere too, right? You got action figures, you've got toys like Nerf toys that look like Minecraft.
Yeah.
Legos.
Which is stupid because it looks like it was designed by a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
It's like the dude that got rich off the pet rock. It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know what's funny though is that there are Lego Minecraft. It's like don't Legos already look exactly like what Minecraft
Aren't
is?
they? Aren't they Minecraft
Yeah.
for everybody?
Shouldn't Lego be suing
Is this the first time we've ever hashtagged
Minecraft?
No, hashtag Legos 2 episodes in a row?
Yeah, that's the first time. Write it down.
Hey, me and Mute Jacob used to play with Legos.
Did you? What was your favorite Lego?
The yellow one.
The ones that wouldn't fall apart.
Oh, those are good ones.
Oh, my favorite was the trees. Like they look like pine trees.
Yeah.
Those were my favorite.
I like the pirate Legos and like the medieval
Yeah.
like castle Legos.
See,
Those
we
are my
have
favorite.
cool stuff like Legos. We had Pogs, Tamagotchis.
Pogs, yeah.
Now kids have TikTok and
Blake's
Twitter.
like 60. He doesn't know what pogs are.
Damn.
I know what they are, but I was like, yeah.
Did you guys grow up having Pogs?
I had pogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had me and Jake used to play Pogs. Yeah.
So the big heavy ones are called slammers, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the O.J. Simpson slammer?
I don't.
No,
No?
I kind of wish I had
Yeah.
that.
Okay, I got it. I still have mine.
Was it called Nicole Simpson?
It was called the Goldman. What,
Oh,
it's called the Ron Goldman.
Too
hey,
soon?
if the pong doesn't
too
fit,
soon.
you must have quit, right?
That's right. Also on November 18th, the X Factor group One Direction released their debut album, Up All Night, in Ireland and the UK.
Joe's favorite band.
Is that right, Joe?
That's true.
Joe,
I
One
can-
Direction your favorite band, Joe?
I can name
Joe proposed
exactly
to that.
zero songs
Yeah.
from that band. Yeah.
What is a One Direction song, Blake? You know,
Was that the one? It was like there was like a white guy, a black guy,
No.
a Hispanic guy.
5 of the whitest boys you've ever seen in your life,
98 degrees.
virtually translucent.
I know I can see him on my face, but I can't remember what they're saying.
What?
Go ahead and give
like
us a
best
give us a-
night ever or something? Was that one of their songs? Like best day ever?
Couldn't tell you.
It's weird to think that those guys exploded into popularity 10 years ago, and they've already been done for like 4 or 5 years.
Sure.
Right? Harry Styles is a guy from One Direction.
Really?
Right? He was
I've heard that name.
Harry
Yeah,
Styles,
Harry
is,
Styles is from
One Direction.
the Jonas
I
Brothers.
thought he was the British royalty guy.
You know the guy.
the thing.
The thing. You know the thing.
Isn't he like the prince?
Like
Like Princess Diana's son?
There's Princess Harry, and there's
Princess Harry, yeah. That's the same guy,
there's
right?
Prince Harry and Prince William.
That's the same guy.
Actually,
No,
for being
it's not.
PC,
Different
it's
guy.
however they.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't know how he
Yeah, you don't
identifies.
know.
That's true. My
We
apologies
gotta be
to the
PC
royal
on
family. But yeah, it's. Do you say Harry Styles is one of the Jonas Brothers? I feel like the Jonas Brothers all have the same last name,
Oh,
and Harry Styles.
Well,
his
the
last name
Doobie
is-
Brothers don't.
I don't think that's true.
well, you know
Michael
what?
McDonald, I guess, his last name isn't Doobie.
I'll tell you.
Is that your Jay Leno again making its appearance on the show?
No, that was my
Hey.
Michael McDonald.
You guys ever hear about this one?
What's your favorite impression that I do?
Alf. Or no, it's the neighbor from Alf. Isn't that who you do?
No, I do. Al.
It is Alf. Okay, you gonna do it for us? He brought it up and he's embarrassed.
Hey guys, don't drink so much beer.
Maybe it's not Alf is my favorite. I don't know.
That's your favorite?
Maybe not. I could have misspoke.
You guys watch South Park?
I have, yeah, for sure.
Joe can do a good South Park.
You can
You do the
imitate-
whole.
The whole show.
With the big American eyes.
He can do every character congruently. Go ahead.
Well, in fairness, I mean, it's like 2 guys did every character
Yeah,
on
this
this
is
show.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think Wayne's talking about there was an episode where the boys were in a dodgeball tournament and they went to China.
Okay.
China.
This is a very specific episode you do an impression
yeah,
from. Okay.
because the Chinese announcers were making fun of Americans.
Oh, fuck them,
And
right?
they said, "Oh, the Americans shouldn't have any trouble seeing the ball with their big American eyes."
And that's the impression. A one-off Chinese announcer character.
There you
That's
go.
it, buddy.
Not bad. Not bad.
Nice.
Give it up for Joe.
Wayne, you got any impressions while we're at it?
I do not.
No. I do.
You know-
I do Winston Churchill.
Do it. Go ahead.
Say hello to my little friend. Not bad, right?
Spot on.
Was the Iron Curtain. He was addressing Russia.
Speaking of Iron Curtain, we do my Iron Sheik imitation.
I don't. If it's anything like your Alf, I'm good.
I think it probably sounds exactly the same.
I fuck your face.
That's what the Iron Sheik says?
Yeah,
I'll fuck your face.
Hulk Hogan.
I don't remember that.
Hulk Hogan. I fuck your face.
Mean Gene had to really rein in the Iron Sheik a lot in the early days of the WWF.
Come on, Wayne. You have to do one impression.
I don't have any,
We
man.
all did one. You have to do one.
The only person I can impersonate.
Impersonate.
You know what? You impersonate me
I'm
every
Joe
day.
Biden. I approve this message.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah,
that was perfect.
That's
Yeah,
good.
you like that?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Blake's always excited to have another Biden supporter in the room.
Oh no! No.
What hard times are, Daddy?
Blake told me not to bring up politics with you. He said, "Do not bring politics up."
Because I said we don't. I told Wayne last night we don't on this show. We don't talk about politics
No religion,
and cops.
no cops either. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then
I was drunk though, so
It's already.
We're not
I kinda
against
get
any of
all
those things. We just don't. They're hot button issues. But we do talk about abortion almost every episode.
I've had a lot of girlfriends. I'm sorry.
I was 30 years old when this pilot released. That means you were 36, just like last week.
Was
right?
that like a low key flex there? I've had a lot of girlfriends.
I never.
it was
I
more
don't.
of a-
I don't like. I don't watch Marvel,
It's
so I don't know
it's
what
more of a
Loki
Thor
does.
flex. Yeah,
I don't know what Loki does. I don't watch.
pretty funny joke.
All I know is
You know, while
What are you doing? What was that? Hold on. What was that impression?
I was
he was-
the Owens guy who's just on Saturday Night Live.
Owen Wilson.
Oh yeah, Loki. Listen, I'm gonna capture you. You can't get any of the stones.
You sound like Owen Wilson impersonating Christopher Walken.
yes, that's it.
But like
That's what I thought.
also deaf guy from earlier.
Where's the stone?
That was you.
You know what, guys?
Greased up deaf guy from Family Guy.
Yep,
each
that
one,
too.
I love that guy. Each one of us have a talent, and sometimes we try to branch out and it doesn't work.
That's right. But we have to put ourselves out there, right?
You know what, guys? I felt comfortable with you.
Yeah.
I felt like we were all taking a shower together, and then I did something, and you guys basically
We
threw the-
betrayed him.
You stopped washing your back.
You guys
just
threw-
right.
You guys basically like shoved the fucking soap right down there on my feet. On my
Some
feet.
people like that.
Yeah, depends who you're with.
Ricola.
We'll make this a group effort between Joe and Wayne. Do you guys know why we chose to watch Earth Ghost?
Have no idea.
All right, that doesn't help. Joe, what do you got? There's
I'm
three
guessing.
reasons.
I'm guessing a little bit of nostalgia from Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Okay.
Which
Sure.
I was not a big fan of either. So that caused me to struggle.
Sure.
With Earth Ghost.
Yeah.
Hey, I've struggled with worse.
Well,
My first two ex-wives. Ayo. Thank you. He said he struggled with it, and I said, kind of like me with my first two wives. Thank you. Jesus Christ.
yeah, you're telling
It's
me.
hard to get a good sound guy.
It is hard. It is hard. I am not very good. Blake, why don't you help him out here?
There is three simple criteria for why we chose this pilot, and this season 31.
You have a dog. They bark.
I worry about my wife.
She's fine. She's married to you. She's a human callus at this point.
She's like a corn on a foot.
Oh, gross.
One is there was a pilot that only one was made.
Awesome!
Two, it had to be free. Three, we had to find it on the internet.
Ooh, yeah!
And asterisk, it had to be from Adult Swim.
This is an Adult Swim season we're doing. All failed pilots from Adult Swim. So you're probably asking yourself, where can I find the entire episode of Earth Ghost? We can do so by subscribing to Couch Pilots and SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or your favorite podcast app of choice, and then simply click on one of our classically blue links in our show notes, or go to adultswim.com. Joe?
Sucks.
Thanks for being here, Joe.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Prepare for takeoff, please.
That's my voice.
Oh, that's pretty.
Thank you. No one's ever said that before. That's really nice, Joe.
I feel
Thank you.
pretty, so pretty, and
Thank you and Terry sang that together recently on this very show.
I'm really worried about my dog upstairs. Well, I take it back. I'm worried about my wife.
Let me ask you this.
Ma? Why?
I know we're recording this.
Yes.
I know you don't edit it at all.
Yes.
And whatever's happened so far, you're just going to put it exactly out like it is unless one of us specifically asks you to do otherwise. I don't want an audio response from you. Just wink at me. Yes. Do you want me
To want you?
to kill your dogs?
No, don't kill them.
No audio response. No audio.
Okay.
That is a blink. Okay. They cause you nothing but strife.
No, I love them.
No, you don't.
I can handle the strife. My wife can't handle
Why
the
don't you get
strife.
another boxer? You had Rory forever. You love Rory so much. You got these two goddamn fucking horses running around your tiny house. You can't have horses in the house. I'll kill
There's
the
some
dogs.
horses
Can we
in this
stop
house.
saying
There's
horses
some
in the house? My
horses
wife's
in
going
this
to get
house.
some ideas.
Yeah,
Got
it's
some
true.
horse
She
in this
will.
house? Do you want me to whap these dogs? Do you want me to wet ass pussy these dogs for you, brother?
There's only one.
I'll
You
fucking
can only do one of it. We can only do
I'll
one.
horse fuck these dogs to death. We'll get some goddamn.
Come on,
boxers
let's
in
go.
for
We
you.
got things to do. Come on.
It gets weird when
Be
I
a
start
real
talking
man.
about
Be a real man.
Hey, just off topic. Joe is the whale fucker.
a whale fucker.
Yes,
Whale or well?
whale.
Alright.
Whale fucker.
What does that mean?
He had an inflatable pool toy. That was the whale that he fucks.
You know what?
You had sex with an inflatable toy?
Yes, he did.
That's Wayne's story, yeah.
And several
he
others.
sticks to it.
And
Joe?
we stick to it.
Joe.
Yes.
It's
I fucked a unicorn in the pool, so
That is-
we're fine.
way better than a fucking whale.
Eh.
Well, I think the unicorn's got a horn. I think the unicorn fucked Blake is what happened.
That seems likely.
Summary of the pilot: an in-depth, unscripted look at the day in the life of Space Ghost. What do you think about that, Blake?
I would give that a 2.
That's the summary of the pilot. What do you guys think? 2 has never been part of this scoring system for the summary. It's a A, B, C, D, F.
D.
You know that though, right?
Yes,
you do know
I,
that
I know now.
now.
It's a D.
Stop with the beers.
Okay,
God
I'll
damn
stop.
it. Jesus
This
Christ.
is my last second one.
I'm not even going to ask these guys to grade that part of it.
All right. that's fine.
Interesting facts. Jesus Christ.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the part of the show. It's called Interesting Facts. Wayne,
Yes,
Joe,
sir.
please listen closely.
I'm listening.
These facts are things that Jason has found on the internet. He's scoured. But what we're asking you is do not give your opinion of these facts. Your opinion is fine, but you can't express your opinion to someone else about these facts, and you will don't take their experience. Okay?
So it's like being married. You can't express your opinion.
Thank you. High five that shit. All right. Jason, lay her down, brother.
What hard times are that?
It's a tablet. It has little things you click
I don't know
on.
how it works.
Did you make this?
Yeah,
Nice.
it sucks.
It weighs about 13 pounds. It's pretty.
Like my dick.
He said, I want to make something to hold the tablet, but it's got to weigh as much as my cock. Interesting facts. Premiered on April 1st, 2011 as an 11-minute special that premiered as part of Adult Swim's annual April Fool's Day joke after an airing of The Room. Fact. You guys ever see The Room? No?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Tommy Wiseau, arguably the worst movie in history? No? Played as a joke, ironically, across the theaters across the nation? No?
Yeah. Is it ironic?
Oh, yeah. It's awful. Don't I think? Is that what you wanted? You
But
wanted?
were they in on it? Because it's only ironic if they were in on the
Oh,
joke.
yeah. They made a
Otherwise,
movie.
it's just a shitty movie.
Well, they made a parody, not a parody, but like
Okay, yeah.
they made a movie called The Disaster Artist with James Franco and like Seth Rogen. It came out like 3 years ago, and it was basically the making of The Room. It was a movie so bad that these very famous people made a comedy about.
I want to see both of them. Do you have them on DVD?
No, I don't have either.
You got a link to them?
Yeah, I'll send you a link.
All right.
You know what? Sorry. So Joe said shitty. Come on, Joe. Joe knows what I'm going to bring up now. Back to South Park. Come on, Joe, real quick so we get back to it.
Oh, he's got another.
Yes, it's very good.
It's another racist Asian impression.
That's almost all what this show is anymore.
Joe knew right away too.
And it's okay.
love it.
My daughter honestly is half Asian, so it's okay that we do.
Oh,
that.
see, then we're in the clear then. Welcome to Shitty Walk. I take your order. You want some shitty rice, some shitty chicken?
I closed my eyes while I did that. I swear to God, my daughter was sitting there. I swear to God.
Thank you,
Honestly,
Joe. Thank you.
I open my eyes, I look at Joe, and I swear to God, my daughter's still here.
You know, I actually can feel myself going to hell while I do it.
Oh yeah,
You know what?
To be raped
That's-
by the devil for
To be honest
eternity.
with you, that's the best feeling ever. Like, you know, it's a good joke when you feel that in your gut. You're like, I'm going to hell.
You're
And
not
like,
even done with the joke. You're like,
Yeah.
this is fucking horrible.
That's great.
Wayne, is there a hell?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Based on your experience.
Are you going there? Are you going there?
Good question.
I'm not really the guy to ask about religion.
Nice.
Well, I thought we weren't doing religion.
We're not, but
This is just during interesting facts.
Oh, I see. Well, that's different then.
Earthghost was an updated version of a live-action pilot that was originally known as Low Country, and it was shown on Adult Swim video in May of 2007. It included George Lowe replaced by a poorly CGI'd space ghost, along with all of the people that he interacted with, also replaced with bad CGI'd versions of themselves. Fact.
it happened.
The special was originally... Oh, I already said that. Let's see here.
Hey, tiny guy's got to pee real quick.
Don't call him that.
Well,
He's a man, damn it.
his yeah, but
Gotta make tinkle.
his bladder is 1/8 the size of a normal sized man.
Okay. Well, you can call him Tiny Bladder then, but don't call him
Okay.
Tiny Man.
Tiny bladder.
The man who played Space Ghost and was in the live-action version of this pilot is George Lowe, and he is an American voice actor and comedian who voiced roles including Space Ghost on the animated series Space Ghost Coast to Coast and its spin-off Cartoon Planet. He continued to voice Space Ghost in several cameos and other programs for several years following the conclusion of that series. Fact. Lowe has had reoccurring voice appearances on Aqua Teen Hunger Force and Robot Chicken, as well as voiceover work for Cleveland rock station WNCX, the Fox, FX, and FXX television networks, and commercials for Dunkin' Donuts and Capital One. Fact. End of interesting facts.
Good job, Joe. You did a good job. 'Cause I saw a couple times you wanted to say something, you didn't.
What do you got, Joe? We're outside of interesting
No,
facts.
I was just gonna point out when you said that he did voice work on Aqua Teen Hunger Force. As much as I didn't like Space Ghost, that's how much I did like Aqua Teens.
Okay. I think he was on Aqua Teen. I think he was probably on there as Space Ghost.
Probably.
Yeah.
I believe I remember seeing something. I mean, it's been a while since Aqua Teens was on TV as well. But
That's true. I will. This is my favorite memory of Aqua Teen because when it was on and originally on its run, I used to watch it. I thought it was funny. But a few years into it, they said we will make an Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie, and I thought that's probably overkill.
Right.
But
Yeah.
what was really funny is like we're gonna put it in the theater. It'll be exclusively in the theaters. One night, and maybe this a couple times, but I only saw it once. One night that I saw on Adult Swim, they played the entire movie
in the corner.
in the very bottom corner of the TV. The brand new movie in the theater. They played it in a picture-in-picture, tiny in the corner,
Really?
with no audio for it.
If you had a big screen, the picture was about 2 inches
But
square.
you couldn't hear it.
No.
Like that's such like it's very funny that they did
Right.
that. Like this is a brand new movie. You're seeing the entire thing, but no audio. It was during their other shows, their other regular programming. But that's like I think it's my favorite memory of that show.
Probably the most Aqua Teen thing ever.
Pretty funny.
And it was like a week before the movie came out. In
oh, it
theaters.
was even before it came
Yeah,
out.
it was-
Okay.
That's awesome.
Anyway,
I like Meatwad.
I like Twitter responses.
Twitter responses. I wonder if Jason got some Twitter responses.
No, I didn't get any. Let's go ahead and put 10 minutes on the clock. We never actually do that. Just something I say.
It's 10 minutes. Joe, Wayne, it's 10 minutes. You have no more fucking time than that.
You know which one is Joe and Wayne, right?
Yes, Joe and Wayne.
Okay. I feel like you keep looking at him and saying Wayne, but that's Joe.
That's Joe.
He was in the Marines. Remember that?
Yeah, and Wayne showers.
And Wayne's got great musical taste.
And showers with them.
Yeah, they shower together.
Well, he showers with me. I've been there longer.
Oh.
I have seniority.
When he says longer, you know what that means.
What does it mean when you have seniority in the shower?
It means I get the stall or the shower head that I want.
You get the fresh soap instead of the one covered in hair.
I kind of bring my own soap.
That was my follow up.
Do they have powder soap?
Actually, I use a loofah if you want to
Hell
get
yeah.
down to
You
it.
gotta
know what?
gotta
exfoliate.
lather that shit.
I happen to-
Exfoliate that shit.
I happen to be a
exfoliate,
man,
yes.
so I use a washcloth.
You know what, Joe? I would exfoliate, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't see why you can't do both, fellas.
I mean, you don't
Just
get
like
as
Miley
big-
Cyrus said, the best of both worlds. Am I right, guys? Remember when she said that?
No, I don't.
Me neither. I don't know.
Wayne, do you know who that is? That drop? Listen one more time.
It's Wayne the Train Hancock.
No, it's not.
Do you know who it is?
There's 3 of them.
You only have 4 minutes left to answer.
4 minutes. All right. Let's see.
We're going to sit here in silence until you do.
I have no idea.
It's fine. Come on.
Is that black dude that did the video a couple years back that's popular? I know that really never
No,
down there.
it's Hank Williams the Third.
Okay,
All right,
that's
here we
right.
go.
The black guy that did a video.
There's a black guy that did a video?
Yeah.
Apparently only one.
Okay, here we go. So this is a computer animated. So we're starting off the show. You see live action in the intro. It's the highways of California, obviously, and it's kind of.
It's Atlanta.
How do you know it's Atlanta?
We're splitting cunt here.
Well,
We're splitting cunts.
We can
Did
say
you just say we're splitting cunts?
we can say curse words.
Oh,
You know
I said,
what?
I said cunt hairs.
You know what? Let's end the show. It's over. It's fine. He said cunt. It's fine.
Ted Turner.
And then you made me
owns-
repeat it.
Ted Turner owns Cartoon Network and Adult Swim.
Okay.
And their headquarters is in Atlanta, so they're based in Atlanta.
Oh, excuse
I
me.
didn't know that.
Atlanta's not in California then?
Hold-
I'm sorry, Ludacris. I had the wrong address.
Ludicrous.
Right? He's from Atlanta, right?
I don't know.
Is it him or Nelly? No, he's from St.
Nelly's from
Louis.
St. Louis.
Yeah, St. Louis.
Hey, boys, calm down.
Yeah.
They got really pissed off.
That's going back
They're
to our
like-
junior high days, man.
They're like, hey, I had a
Oh, it was high
Band-Aid-
school for me.
I had a Band-Aid above my eye or below. Anyway,
In my eye, after swimming in a public pool. Right?
they said it was a Snickers bar. Anyway, so there's live action of traffic in Atlanta, and it starts to. What was that?
I probably adjust the thing. Just keep
You know,
going.
you know the thing.
Guys?
I'm gonna do some dog barking sound effects
It's
here.
gonna be a
pretty
shit
soon.
show pretty soon. And we have a Space Ghost going into Turner Studios. And so this is like when it becomes computer animation. Like, obviously, right?
Everything is like in a sepia
Amber.
tone,
It's
right?
amber.
An amber. Everything's like
Alert.
an amber alert, right?
I beat you to it, motherfucker.
Look at him. Look how smug and smiley he is. Oh, look at that. He's cabbage patching now, just like
Very
Space
proud
Ghost.
of himself.
Oh, there he goes.
Joe'd hit that.
Did you guys
That's not
watch it
saying
together?
much.
Actually, we kind of did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
part of
yeah,
it,
we
yeah.
did.
In the shower?
We did. No, not in the
You got
shower.
TVs in the shower?
No.
How about a job
not yet.
application?
We couldn't watch it in the shower. Wayne's phone's not waterproof.
Yeah.
Found that out when I
There's a
peed
couple
on it.
other things that aren't waterproof, right?
that's not
Hey-o.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Anyway, a lot of live action shots, but the people are covered up with awful CGI, and then Space Ghost enters a vehicle. As he enters the Turner Studios, he goes in there waving at all the ladies inside, which we'll find out is something that he loves to do.
Yeah, for sure. He loves the ladies in this.
He loves women.
And so basically what we're doing is we're following Space Ghost around on a typical day,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
10/17 rolls around. It's a Space Ghost DVD voiceover session, and he says something right when he starts recording in the studio. He says, like May 12th, 2004. So I think this was originally released as a live action thing in 2007, redone CGI 4 years later in 2011. But the time that they recorded this shit was in like 2004, I
Right.
think. So he's in a recording booth, and then he's walking outside, and it appears like anytime there's nobody in the shot, it reverts to live action.
Right, but if there's somebody in the shot, it's all computer.
Yeah. What's next?
The physical therapy?
That was nice.
So he go
Yeah, that was where Joe was like, "Oh, what's going on?"
Yeah. Well, Wayne, what was so nice about Space Ghost going to physical therapy?
Joe getting excited.
Okay, well, so we're basically seeing Space Ghost doing like
Crunches.
crunches, and he's on a cycle, and he's doing weights, and then he's getting physical therapy.
And he's on the exercise ball doing the Superman.
Oh, I love the ball.
It looked like a lot of his, like whatever he was getting physical therapy for, had to do with like his upper body, like his neck, right? Like,
Yeah, no,
like he jacked his back up or something, right?
Oh,
He
I
was-
hate when you jack your back up.
Yeah.
Beep 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 beep. That was kind of funny.
Thank you. Yeah, it shows his therapy. It's got all this jazzy music playing in the background, and then it kind of wraps up that portion of it with him doing like hand fart noises. You guys
Yeah.
ever do that?
Do it.
Can you guys do it?
Not like that. That's good, man.
That's
That's
you're
impressive.
You're very
That's
good at
good.
hand
That's-
fart noises.
That's very good.
Hey, you guys can do like you did a spot on Alf earlier, right? Incredible Alf.
Hey, Willie!
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Joe, I don't know how he does it. I got a lot of questions for him after the show, but does a great impression of my daughter. Okay? And I can do hand farts. We all have something we can do, minus Wayne.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
Wayne
suck.
can't do anything.
Well, in all fairness, I can play the guitar.
Yeah, he can't play good.
I can play guitar pretty good.
Okay. Did you bring it with you tonight?
I did not.
Oh,
Hey,
come on.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah.
How bizarre.
Blake
Just
is,
in case anyone forgot about
Blake
that.
is. No, we remember every episode. That and how drunk he is. 12:45 p.m. Re-edit demo reel. Peachtree Street. Space Ghost is driving and having appears some minor road rage.
He has a lot of road rage in this pilot.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but he has hella road rage. It's very subtle. It's like a 80-year-old man road rage.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a black woman in Atlanta, but he's intense for sure.
Just like camping, right? Intense.
They're fondling each other. Hold on a minute.
That's all right.
We'll wait. We'll wait.
Chinook.
Hey guys,
Chinook.
we'll turn on the shower.
You're from
if you-
Chinook, right? Joe?
Yeah, drink some beers,
From
fellas.
what now?
Apparently, Joe can't read.
I think if you guys want one of these IPAs, please take
I'm
one.
not from Chinook. I grew up in Shanahan, you
Oh, I was
dumb
close.
bastard.
I was close. One trailer park.
Do you want a
they're all the
beer
same.
from a town that sounds similar to yours?
Well, he's confused because I lived in two towns. First, I lived in Shanahan, and then Manuka.
Okay.
And the two towns are so close together, they share a high school.
They're so close together, they both got pregnant.
And they're like Pee Wee sports teams are called Chinooka.
Okay.
A combination of
Bless
Shanahan
you.
and Manuka. So that's,
Also with you. Hey,
that's where this dumb bastard
you know what
got
that reminds me of,
confused.
Blake? Secor, Illinois. You guys know Secor?
I don't.
You know Secor?
Do not.
Okay, so you know Roanoke, right?
Yes.
Okay. There's a place outside of Roanoke called Secor, and it stands for Southeast Corner of Roanoke. And that's not a joke. That's the town
no,
is
you're right.
called Secor. Almost as ridiculous as Chinooka.
It's okay.
Almost.
In fairness, Chinooka's not an actual town.
Yes, that is fair.
It's just a Pee Wee football team.
God, he outmarined intelligence me again.
Oh,
Joe's a fucking. I know
know
Joe's
what?
a fucking smart guy. I
Hey,
know
you know
he
what?
is.
In all honesty, Joe is very intelligent.
I
He's
yeah,
very
I'm not
intelligent.
being a smartass.
I have a question for you, real quick. A Marine question.
Okay.
If I was right now, is this an insult or a compliment? Hooah!
Well, to a Marine, it would be a bit of an insult because Marine, that's an Army thing.
I thought it was a Marine thing.
Marines say hoorah. Hua is Army.
I was just imitating Al Pacino and
Was his character in the army? Is that
No.
why he did that?
hooah! Give me a Ferrari. I'll drive it blind. Anyway, so we get it now, and he goes in and he's talking to Kay, and he's talking really inappropriate to Kay, and she's one of the receptionists for one of the things he's
For
doing.
Peach Street when he's doing his re-edit demo reel.
Down on Beach Street.
What is his nickname for Kay? Do you guys remember? That is actually it. What you just did is it. Say it again.
Oh, yeah, because he said, as I like to call her,
Wayne was like trying to remember what it was, and the noise he made was actually the nickname that he has for Kay. It's like,
Almost there.
He just went and reverted to the shower noise.
Almost there.
And I wrote here right now, I go, flirting with women again. Yikes.
Kay says, please don't leave me alone with him.
Yeah.
And
no,
the camera's there and decided to use that on the documentary.
Yeah, for sure.
well,
And
that's sort of the, you talked about not watching it through the 2021 lens.
Thank you.
And that's sort of
It was fine
the
then.
perfect example of that because
Right.
back then everyone
Yes.
would have laughed
Great,
at that.
Great,
But-
yes.
And
Kay
now
just-
it's problematic.
Kay just didn't want the D.
She didn't want
That's
George
all it
Lowe's D.
I'm
was
sure
like-
she did.
Okay.
Not his.
She just didn't want anyone to know.
So, and also, and this is, when they go on this is when there's two different receptionists, right? And he's doing the ghost thing or whatever. He's
the goat.
the goat, the love goat. And when he leaves the room, both of these women go, "Oh, he's retarded."
Yeah, they call him
Yeah,
retarded.
they did.
No, they didn't say he's retarded. They go, "Oh, he's retarded."
I think that's calling him retarded. I think.
You're missing the point. They go,
Missing a chromosome.
"Aw, he's retarded." Like they feel sorry for him.
I mean, he's walking around in a cape in like a city, so
Not in real life. It's fine.
It's all CGI.
Yeah, he went there to cut some promos and like listen to some stuff. But yeah, on his way in and out, he definitely harasses these two ladies
Severely.
But with the goat thing that he does, we should be clear about that. You remember what it was, Joe?
He looked like he sort of kind of gave him jumper cables on the waist and run his hand up their sides.
He came up behind him.
Yeah.
Just like a Marine.
These ladies are doing their job.
Yeah, that's what we do.
That's how we got Bin Laden.
You can't do that. You can't
We
pass
got
boot
Bin
camp without
Laden.
doing
came
that.
up and then he sniffed their hair.
And they said, "Get in the shower with me. It's fine."
Yeah, they definitely called him retarded.
Which
3-7
is a word we don't use on
I would
the
never
show.
use that word on them.
If my wife is listening, we
All
don't
right,
use her.
just missing
Well,
a chromosome.
it's different when you're
said it.
quoting, though.
Yes.
Absolutely right.
You know what?
That's what Blake says every time he
You
uses
have
the N-word.
you have to find your loopholes.
Yep.
Everybody should use the N word. We use it several times.
Hey, calm down. Calm down.
Joe's a nagger.
Come on.
Joe nags.
Come on. Let's calm down.
Holy cow. Maybe you will have to do some editing. 3:17 p.m. rolls around. We view it's time to view George's drawing. Again, George is Space Ghost, George Lowe.
Right.
We're at the High Museum in Atlanta, and he's led around by the museum curator, Carrie.
And if he didn't have a conversation with Carrie, I would have known that was his art.
I think the first time I thought, did he do this? Because he talks a little about it, but I will admit, I watched both the live action version and
There's two versions?
I think I've at least said it twice during the show, and then I watched the 2011 version with the CG stuff, and it does say view George's drawing, and that's the only way I would have known too.
Well, he was describing how he put two circles on it and then put some lines.
Yeah.
It's pretty bizarre.
Yeah.
Didn't seem too complicated.
He was very
Hey, in all fairness, he is retarded.
but he was very proud of it. Like
Yeah.
he was very proud. So then now he's heading home, and I just wrote complaining about traffic for a long time.
Yep. He says, "Do you mind if we go over to Publix grocery store? I got to get some dinner."
Yeah, and my thing was like, he has road rage, but like a polite way.
Yeah.
Like it's not like he's not cussing, but he's like very unhappy about what's going on.
He's almost like
thanks for stopping in front of me.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's almost like an English guy because like English people, they always sound like prim and proper because of their accent. It sounds more elegant. This guy, he makes his living off of his wildly charming voice. So anytime that he has something negative to say, it still sounds kind of charming because he's got a great voice.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, so he appears to live outside of Atlanta a bit. A dog barks as he's walking towards his house, and then he tosses a whole bunch of peanuts outside for squirrels, which is something that I can relate to.
Don't laugh, Joe.
Or do. The freedom is yours. And
No.
you know what, Joe? You fought for our freedom. So thank you.
Yes,
You did. You
Thank
did.
Joe.
You risked your life, so Jason.
So I get peanut.
You risked your life for a long time, so Jason could sit at home, working from home, and feeding and building a ladder for squirrels, so they could come up to his window ledge.
That's right.
And eat peanuts.
Thank you, Joe.
And not one squirrel has ever thanked me for my service. It's
You know what?
fucking ridiculous.
Jason is, and that's 14 squirrels.
Yeah, I represent the squirrels of
You
East
speak for
Peoria.
the squirrel army.
I speak for them. So he feeds some squirrels, and he takes his dry cleaning out of his trunk, it looks like.
wait. When he's feeding the squirrels, that's live action. That's not CGI. It's live action.
Anytime there's no humans in the shot, it does revert. It kind of like fades real quick and then goes to live action. And on his way back from his getting the dry cleaning from his trunk, he sees a squirrel and a chipmunk. And at the end of the show, kind of serendipitously, he says, "We're all out for a peanut."
Tip.
And to me, truer words were never spoken.
Hey guys, D's nuts, right?
Jeez, no.
D's nuts.
Hey guys, are you right? These nuts.
Can you
Am I
push
right?
that? Can you push that again?
one? That one?
Thank you.
Please remain seated as we are
My wife
now
says it has to be
crossing
a
a zone
certain
of
level,
turbulence.
or she's going to hit me.
I bet. This is the part of the show, fellas, where we say what did not work about the pilot in question. And the pilot in question's Earth Ghost. Joe, what do you think?
I realized it was part of the joke, but I just wasn't feeling the whole bad CGI.
Following him around. Kind of.
Yeah, and honestly, it just felt like they were trying too hard to kind of rip off The Office or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shot in 2004, I think. which I think is a year maybe before the original Office came out.
Really?
Yes, I think the original Office came out. It was like 2005 to 13 is when that show was on. But you're right. It did have that kind of
It
feel
had
about
that
it.
feel, and it didn't work like The Office did.
But you're totally right, and thank you for saying that. Someone who loves and appreciates Aqua Teen, you get that the bad CGI, for whatever reason, is part of the joke.
Right.
So, is there anything that you would do to improve it, though?
I don't know. I mean, I guess
More titties.
Yes.
titties would have
Everybody
helped.
likes titties.
I guess I don't. Maybe the CGI might not have been the problem. Again, I think I mentioned earlier, I wasn't really a big fan of the original Space Ghost back in the 90s. So for me, it just the whole thing didn't really work.
Just from that first cornerstone, the base level, you're not on board with the premise to begin with because you didn't like the character.
Right.
Makes sense.
It's the premise, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
If this had continued, Wayne, if they made this like a series, maybe they did 10 episodes a year, what would we see next? Is it always the day-to-day? Is this the keeping up with the Kardashians of Space Ghost, or where would this go, do you think?
You know, when I was showering with Joe and we were talking about it.
Sure.
And, seriously, though, the second time, at first I was like, this show is fucking stupid. Now I understand why. But then the second time, it's funny. He walks to the top of the stairs and goes, this is the way I always take.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes, oh, why'd you wait till I get at the top to tell me?
Right.
Yeah.
That made me laugh.
That's what Joe's wife says.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Why did you wait till I got to the top to tell me?
Yeah. He's used to that.
I got nothing.
No.
He's got nothing.
No, you
But-
misunderstood me. You were the one that walked up to the top, and she told you you were going the wrong way.
I feel like even at the top, she wouldn't have told me. She would just let me keep going.
Hey, buddy, I understand your pain.
But yes, so I feel like this is one of those series, like if I was drinking all night and
Yeah.
I just need something on TV to help me get to sleep, I'd put on.
Which is what Adult Swim is.
Which, yeah, exactly.
True.
That's
If
exactly
you're
what
high or
Adult Swim is.
drunk,
Yes.
you're watching
because
Adult Swim.
everything on there is stupid, except for Metalocalypse and American Dad.
Do you know Brendan Small?
He's a fucking awesome guitarist.
He's an awesome guitarist. He created Metalocalypse.
Yes.
And he was the star of a recent episode that we did here called Let's Fish with Scott Asden.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've not seen that one.
So if you like, he doesn't do anything musical, but you're right. The dude is
Okay.
the dude is a
He-
wizard on the
yes,
guitar.
He's talented. Very
was
talented.
which was that the guy from Sixth Sense or the other guy?
It's the guy you thought
was
was from
Haley
the
Joel
Sixth Sense.
Osment.
Okay.
He thought it was Haley Joel. It is not. But yeah, it's him. They were in the boat with the cartoons. You remember the boat
Yeah.
episode? Okay, all right,
I just want to make sure I knew which one it was.
sure. Blake, anything that you would fix about Earth Ghost?
I really think that the only thing I could fix is you have to know about Space Ghost to get it.
Why is that?
I will say, see, I'd never watched Space Ghost.
Me
Joe,
neither, me
Joe
neither.
had to pull up old clips on YouTube because I had no idea.
Right. I to me, I was just like, okay, we're just going through this guy's day to day, but you would probably get the joke if you watched Space Ghost, right?
I don't know how much it was really related to Space Ghost, but I don't think you can voice an animated character without leaving a little bit of yourself in that character. And in that, we're getting a lot of George Lowe, who voices Space Ghost. And so, I mean, you have some of his maybe comedic sensibilities throughout the show, but other than that, I don't. It's not really connected to the Space Ghost at all,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Your opinion counts to me.
Thank you, and also with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent.
Sorry, I missed it the first couple times.
Hey, right there, you look like Sloth from the Goon, from
He
the Goonies.
gets that all the time.
It was like your eye was all like. Okay.
Boy, Final Descent. This is where we talk about. This is available to anyone. I don't know how you guys watched it. Maybe just click the link that Blank sent you. But a lot
Yeah.
of smart
Blank?
TVs.
My name's Blank.
That's Block A.
Well, earlier we said how it's
He
not a
calls
very.
me Block.
It's not a
Block
good
A.
name, so I was trying
Block
to
A.
church it up for you.
Do you like Balake?
No, I don't like that. I like Blake.
Okay.
Blake gives me confidence. Blake makes me trust in what this country can do. Am I right?
Amen.
You're the working man.
I'm doing the things these guys can't do.
If someone said to you, Blake, your shift's over, come take a shower.
I'm like, fuck you. I'm going home.
Or hey, your shift's over, but I need you to stay 4 hours and work 16.
I can't.
Oh,
You know what?
mercy.
To be honest with you guys, I'm being honest. I couldn't do that.
That's always the dread.
I commend you guys.
That's always dread. At the end of shift, supervisor walks out and he looks around the room.
Yeah,
'Cause he knows in his mind, he knows who he's fucking.
Right,
He's
yeah.
like, I'm fucking you right there, buddy. But he makes it appear that he doesn't know who he's fucking.
When I worked at Zeller, I worked third shift, and there was a seniority list, right? And so the phone ring at like 7:20. You got off at 7:30, right? At 7:20 it would ring, and if it was your turn on that list, it's fine, buddy.
You can pee. It's all right.
You know what?
Joe the Marine that likes to pee on my foot in
I was
the
gonna
shower
say
has to pee.
usually a Marine could hold it, but whatever. But that was the same thing. Like you would work third shift, and if that call came and your seniority wise, you'd have to stay. There's nothing you can do.
Could you just not pick up the phone or unplug the phone?
No, you couldn't. You couldn't not do that.
What about when your supervisor comes out, Wayne? He's looking for someone to stay 4 hours. Can you just not make eye contact?
Well, the problem is we carry radios in our department, so they just call us on the radio.
Okay, because you made it sound like he was coming out to the floor.
Well,
and
a lot
he's
of
like,
times,
I know I'm
well,
gonna
they
get
come
you.
out at shift change. We're all
Okay.
sitting there waiting for our reliefs because we're 24/7 operation. So we're waiting for our guy to come relieve us.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
When
Two hands.
when
Yeah,
you're-
2 hands.
Yeah.
And then
You got two dicks, Wayne?
His job is the Hooters of manufacturing. They make sure the guys are well endowed, so they have to use 2 hands.
Hey, you know what?
It's a long way.
High
to get
five
there.
that shit.
yes. So yeah,
Yeah. Well, there you go. Sometimes you gotta let your boss jerk you off, right?
yeah.
I've been there.
It's great.
But yeah, this part of the show is where we say other people have access to Earth Ghost. There's nothing special about us, right?
Right.
Anyone can access this stuff, and ultimately, people have seen it and reviewed and rated it, but not in the Earth Ghost situation. There's only a couple ratings,
Really?
on IMDb, but I couldn't find any reviews. Blake, do you want to guess what people from around the world rated Earth Ghost on a scale of 1 to 10?
3.5.
It's a 5.4.
Really?
You know what? I can honestly believe that because I told Joe the second time I watched it, it was better. It was
Yeah.
like watching Napoleon Dynamite. Went watched Napoleon Dynamite, walked out in the middle of the show.
Oh, did you really? The
Yes,
first time?
did yeah.
Oh, in the
I probably-
theater?
Yeah, in the theater.
Well, that's weird because
I probably left that. At 6
you
or
were
something, so it was
probably
worth it.
pretty
So-
young.
Yeah, I was. I was in high school.
In high school, you walked out of a movie.
Yes,
I
'cause
feel
it was
like
that bad.
there's some. Yeah, it must have been really bad
But-
to you back then because I feel like most kids are like, "I'm going to a movie. This is awesome. I'm at a movie," and they
I'm
love
gonna
it no matter
finger
what.
a girl on the
Yes.
back.
All right, thank you. But yeah, the
so-
second viewing, you liked it.
Yeah, and then I'm like, this is actually pretty funny. And then third, and so on, so on, so on. Kind of like Joe Dirt. That was like my favorite movie for years.
Joe Terry. Did
Well,
you ever see the sequel?
it was so stupid. I watched like 20 minutes of it. And
I never saw
I
it.
couldn't get through it.
I could.
Called
Joe's-
Beautiful
Joe's on
Loser.
same
Is that what
page.
it's called?
Yeah, it was so stupid.
Beautiful
Couldn't do
loser.
Made exclusively for the app Crackle.
R.I.P. Bob Seger.
All right, is he dead? When? I didn't even know he's sick.
Guess what? Dead pretty soon.
I say Bob Seger's not dead.
Oh, but he will be.
My 10-year-old son's favorite singer.
I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy. We saw him in concert.
Where at?
St. Louis a couple years ago. My son was the youngest one there, and I think I was the second youngest one there.
That's awesome.
How was your son introduced to Bob Seger?
Through me.
And did you just like play a lot of old records for him?
We do that. He originally got introduced because I listened to a lot of the classic rock stations.
Okay.
And so I've taken him to see Seeger. We've seen Kiss in concert.
Well, I know he died a couple years ago, but this is the example I'm going to use. I grew up, in the 80s watching, like, Eddie Money. Like, oh, that's cool. 2 tickets to Paradise. Hell yeah. Sign me the fuck up for that shit. Shaking?
We're shaking. Whoa.
She was shaking? Hell yeah.
Whoa.
2018 rolls around. You go see Eddie Money in concert. Like, goddamn, that motherfucker's old as shit.
Kind of like seeing David on coke.
Did your son have that at all with Bob Seger? Like, Jesus Christ.
No, because that's the
he's
first time
old.
he saw him. He
Maybe not though. Records maybe were there old videos, old things that he saw that like his oldness struck him.
He recognized that because he has Seeger's greatest hits double album CD, and so what stood out to him was that on stage Seeger had gray hair,
Yeah.
and on the album cover he had fucking jet black.
See, that's
hair.
exactly what I'm saying. So
but-
it struck him. He noticed it right away.
But the sound, it's insane. Seeger's like 70 some odd years
He's
old.
still great,
and
boys.
he could still fucking like
got
he
it.
hasn't lost anything.
That's awesome.
You know what?
You know who somebody has lost something? Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton
hates
let his
Clapton.
kid fall over the
Jeez.
fucking balcony.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck Eric Clapton.
But we got a really great song out of that.
No, we didn't. It was like, oops, I dropped him. And no. Eric Clapton cream, thank you very much. Eric Clapton, after your kid falls off the fucking balcony, fuck him.
Yeah, I got to disagree. I thought Tears in Heaven was.
You
a
know
great
what?
song.
To be honest with you, Joe, we can agree to disagree because you have no. And I mean, also, all honesty, we can agree to disagree because you defended our country and our right to do that.
Thank you.
Wayne just took a shower with the guy. That's all he did.
I'm super honored. Thank you.
That's as important.
Yes.
Blake, you don't have to audibly answer me. Just blink if it's a yes. But do you want me to kill your dogs and Eric Clapton?
No, just Eric Clapton.
And Eric
You know
Clapton.
what?
Just Eric
We're
Clapton.
talking about people aging. We were talking about this last night. I think you were there, Joe. I know you were there. Clint Eastwood,
Yeah, good guy.
Yeah, he's old.
91 years old,
Yeah.
still making fucking movies.
Yeah.
America.
Cry Macho. Is he 91?
Yeah.
I thought he had a year or two.
We looked it up.
but,
Were
You know-
you there, Joe?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What was
91.
the name of that new movie he has up?
Cry Macho.
That's
Is that Blake in a nutshell?
no. Do it again. Hold on. Wait.
Clint Eastwood's got he's still directing movies. Like Wayne said, he's got a new one out. It's called Cry Macho.
That's what happens to Molly when she puts my dick in her mouth.
Oh, nice. Joe's never heard that.
Come on, guys. Let's get done. Come on. Come on. Low hanging fruit. Let's not do it.
Okay.
Are we on a loop?
I feel like
Joe, we're never on a loop. This is live. We're never on a loop at all.
This is the part of the show where we say, for whatever reason, we watch this. We've found a bunch of information about it. We've expelled it orally. I've never said it like that, I don't think. And now it's time to grade the pilot in question, and we do so with a rating system based on the television show from the 90s called Wings.
Joe, do you remember Wings?
I do remember Wings.
Wayne? No.
seen it.
But you've heard of it.
You've heard of it.
I've heard of it.
Okay.
Just like most sitcoms, there were characters on this sitcom. And
Joe,
Sucks.
it was a great show, right?
It was a great show.
Thank you.
Lowell,
Lowell
my
Mathers.
favorite character.
To be honest with you,
Low for Life.
a great story behind that, but okay.
It's
Oh,
fair to Midland at best, probably. 7 characters from Wings, one being the worst score and the worst character, and that's a fellow that goes by the name of Roy Biggins,
You want me to do the rest of them?
if you think you can.
A 2 is a Fayetten.
Kind of.
A number 3 is Antonio Scarpacci.
All right.
A number 4
He's going to get
is
fucked up here.
what's Bryant's brother's name?
that's the name you're gonna forget,
Because Bryant was the best.
right? But okay.
I know what you're saying.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
It's your favorite. It's Joe Hackett.
Yeah.
There we go. You got it. Oh, wow. Great.
Fuck me, right?
Kind of.
In the shower.
Where am I at? I'm at what number? So I had Lowell Mathers.
This Blake could not tell us to hurry up more during this fucking show.
Popping out babies or what?
He's like, give me 5 minutes just to kind of flesh out the grading system.
Lowell Mathers is the worst.
Low
Number
Mathers
one-
is not the worst.
It's a 1.
That's Roy Biggins. Jump in front of a fucking truck, Blake. Jesus Christ. 5 is a Bud Bronski. He replaced Lowell Mathers. And Lowell Mathers is my favorite character, but he replaced Lowell Mathers because Bud Bronski, the actor who portrayed him, actually, we talked to him on the show.
Yeah, he sent like a 13-page email. to
Yeah,
us.
regarding a
Yeah.
pilot that he was
Yeah.
in. Number 6 is a Helen Chapel.
Turner and Hooch.
It was that's right. Very wow. Okay, you pull that out, but none of this. How do you fucking remember that? Literally 5 years ago. Literally 5, maybe 5.5 years ago. I don't know how the fuck. I don't know. I don't know where your brain says we're gonna keep this. This we can discard. I don't understand it. Number 7, the best score you can get. That's a Brian Hackett. Wayne, I turn towards you. How do you rate Earth Ghost?
You know, honestly, after watching it again, I'd probably give it a 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
You have to give me one or the other. I had to write.
Blake's
one.
a stickler.
I can only write down one number, 4 or 5.
We'll do 5 with the squiggly sign.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Tile. It's a Mexican. It's for Spanish words.
It's like 5 luchadors.
That's exactly right. Joe Hackett, turn towards you.
Oh, don't no.
Joe Hackett was
We had the
badass.
same name, but don't equate me with Joe.
Joe was the
Hackett.
best, but we had to be.
He was the. I mean, I feel like he was a better pilot, but he wasn't the best.
Saying Joe Hackett was more of a nod to Blake not being able to pull Joe, even though we're all saying it. But how do you rate Earth Ghost?
Oh gosh. Did we really have Antonio at 3?
Yeah.
I think that's probably where I would put it, because even like Wayne said, after you watch it a couple of times, it gets a little bit better. But I feel like the concept, I mean, everything you could do with that concept, I feel like they did in the pilot.
Okay.
I don't feel like it had anywhere else to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just watching somebody walk through their day.
Yeah.
So a 5 and a 3. Captain Philip, rest assured, I turned towards you. How do you rate Earth Ghost?
I wrote this down as a 2. To me, it was boring. It was just an old perverted guy. You're following him around and videotaping it, but we don't see it. We just see CGI. I'm giving it a 2.
Give it 2. I see this like being similar to other reality shows before other reality shows really took a hold. You know, if this was really recorded back in 2004, we didn't really have the Kardashians or the Housewives back then. I don't watch that shit. I think it's, I really do think it's very toxic and just awful things for people to consume.
absolutely.
I apologize if you guys like that kind of shit.
It's horrible.
But, you know, showing the times and locations where they're going before they get there, I feel like that's a staple of what happens now in reality shows. I also thought this could be like a Marvel TV show. I don't know if you guys are watching the Disney Marvel shows on Disney Plus, but they'll have a new show every week, and when the series is over, at the end they have a making of. So in my head, we're not watching George Lowe or Space Ghost every week. Maybe during the course of a season of an Adult Swim show, we see the season, and then at the end, maybe we see like a mini documentary of the making of that season.
Sure.
A day in the life of making Aqua Teen Hunger Force, or making C Lab, or making home movies with Brendan Small.
Alf!
Or making Alf, the Adult Swim great Alf. So maybe not just following a person, but maybe there is a place on Adult Swim for like an 11-minute mini doc following the creators and the stars of some of these shows. Maybe not just George Lowe, even though I think he is an early staple of Adult Swim. They depict Space Ghost as like the slender, very toned fella, but the character is actually pretty stacked. So maybe that was another joke of the CG. I don't know. I wonder why they did it that way. And I will say before I give my score too that I am a big Space Ghost fan. I know you said you didn't like him.
You're a space ghoster.
I am a ghoster, as we call each other. That's right. The first season, maybe the first 2 of Space Ghost, not great, kind of lame, but it really finds its humor after that, and they have really interesting and high quality guests. It's very funny, very well written, in my opinion, and it stands as one of my favorite cartoons once it's hit its stride. So I was interested to see this. I didn't love it, but I think there was opportunity to do something here. I'm going to give it a 4.
Ooh.
And we've really covered the spectrum today between Wayne's
2,
5.
3, 4,
And
5.
you know what? I'm going to say I'm being generous only because I watched it the second time, and then I picked up stuff that I missed the first time.
You know what? There's sometimes when you fuck a girl and it's not that good, but you fuck her a second time.
Yep.
Not bad. All right. I got you.
Okay.
Like I said, I did watch the live action version of this too, and it is pretty much identical,
Sure.
except obviously later they added the CGI and shit. But otherwise, it's pretty much exactly the same. You're not missing much. I think I prefer the live action over the CGI because the CGI was just so annoying and odd.
Well, and like
It's
Blake
trying
said,
too hard to be funny.
I think so. I
and
think
there was
yeah.
no titties,
and then virtually free of tits,
Yes.
which is a big
not
thumbs
even
down.
no cleavage for that matter.
Yeah, come on, Kay and Angie,
Yeah. Let's
step
go.
up to the plate. Come on, and
They
with
were
those
buttoned all the way up.
At least Lois or what's Peter Griffin's wife, Lois Griffin. At least
Lewis.
yeah,
You see where Wayne's head is.
yeah. At least she gives us some cleavage.
And with that, we'll close the book on Earth Ghost, and we shall never speak of that again.
Yeah.
But join us next time, won't you please, when we watch the pilot episode, and after our previous conversation, I'm a little nervous to say it, it's called Totally for Teens.
Wow.
Here's a little something to wet your whistle. I really got to reword that, too. There's all sorts of things, just verbal faux pas.
Were you saying problematic earlier?
Do you want to have Eli be on this show?
Yeah, let's have Eli be, for real, we should have.
Yeah, for sure.
What about those little girls tumbling that Joe watched through
Nope.
the big open
Nope,
window?
we're not doing that.
Not going there.
Blake,
We're talking about the kid that came out in his underwear.
Eli, many
we're-
years
we're
ago.
We're gonna have him on because he's 14, so he's almost legal.
How about
Hashtag.
how about you, I, and Eli do Totally for Teens all in our underwear?
Let's do it. I'll do it.
Or not at all because of the law.
Wow, that
Giant law.
What'd you say?
Let's get in the shower. It's fine.
Did someone say vagina law?
Was not I.
I heard. Oh, it wasn't you. Okay.
That's called being married. Am I right, guys?
that's the vagina embargo.
It's called the Cold War. All right, let's. I don't have anything left. Let's go.
The television and studio audience of a teen-oriented variety show is taught questionable life lessons from its morally bankrupt host. You can find the entire episode of Totally for Teens by subscribing to Couch Pilots in SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or your favorite podcast app of choice, and then simply click on one of our classically blue links in our show notes, or go to YouTube. Wayne?
Yes.
I'm glad you came here
You know
today,
what?
Wayne.
It's the best answer we've had in a while. So
Hey, all right. So, all right. So you're talking about pilots. What is your guys' favorite pilot?
You're talking about failed pilots.
No. Or failed, or ones that's made it.
you have to decide because
Well,
I have two different answers.
One that's made it. That's a running series now.
Okay.
What's your favorite show?
I will say that this podcast is about failed pilots,
Yes.
and we watched 300. I think, I don't know if it's me personally, but it is all usually said like the one of the greatest pilots ever created was the Cheers pilot. Now it's not necessarily my favorite show, but like how it's structured and written, and just the story arc that's contained in that 122-minute episode. It's literally, oh, you're going to school to be a television writer. Here's a portion we're going to do about the Cheers episode. It is largely lauded as one of the greatest pilots of all time.
Joe.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I really love that show. Otherwise, I don't know. I have a hard time kind of singling a show down to one, just the pilot. But one that I think probably would have to be in there would have been Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah,
Because I feel like they got screwed.
Yeah, for
It
sure.
definitely should have been more than one.
There was a lot of
fucking
talent
season.
on that show, for sure.
Yeah.
There is maybe 7 or 8 like child stars. Every single one of those kids went on to do something incredible.
For sure.
Every single one of them. There is not an exception in the bunch. But have you shown your child Freaks and Geeks?
I have not.
My daughter is a little older than yours. She loves that show.
Yeah.
And she's Asian.
And she's totally Asian. Well, half Asian. That's the left half.
She's half.
left
talk
half.
about
yeah.
that.
It was his right. It was
My
his
son still doesn't admit to finding
Being
girls
Asian?
pretty. He covers his eyes when people kiss on TV and stuff.
So do I.
But I think deep down, if he was honest with himself, he'd be into Linda Cardellini.
What if he
sure.
wasn't? Would
I mean,
you still
who's
love him
not?
all the same?
No.
What if he's in the gym?
Savage.
That's the best line the whole night. He's like, no.
But yeah, give me a year or two. I bet he would really dig that show.
Yeah, I think he probably would.
Blake?
I'm gonna say, my favorite show of all time.
Wentworth. The Golden Girls.
They're on your fridge.
It's Golden Girls.
It's got to be. You've got 4 magnets of the Golden Girls on your beer fridge.
It's Golden Girls.
Blake's a real Blanche.
In the origin stories of this show
What a
is
whore.
we were
Exactly.
You know what?
You know what? Hey,
It's not an insult.
Joe.
It's just an observation.
Joe.
For sure.
20 years ago, would you nail Betty White?
I'd nail her now.
I will still nail her now.
Nice. That's what I'm talking
sure.
about.
Is that a question? Come on.
The origin stories of this show, we were talking about doing a new podcast, and I was like, hey, let's watch every episode of Golden Girls in a row. And Jason says, I hate the Golden Girls. That's stupid. I don't want to do it.
I don't think
you
that's
said
how
you
it
hate,
went.
You said you hated the Golden Girls. You didn't want to do it.
I think my argument was more like, hey, by this time, 2015, there is a podcast for literally everything.
That's true.
There's already a couple
But you
Golden
said you
Girl
didn't like
podcasts.
it. You didn't like it.
I may have said that, but I think the argument was more because I think there is a merit in watching something you don't
Yeah,
like.
okay.
But I think the argument was more there's already like 3 or 4
Right.
Golden Girls podcasts.
My favorite pilot is Golden Girls.
we did watch that on the show
It was our 100th.
there's a special thing for you. Our
And,
100th episode. Yeah.
The funny thing about episode 100 and the pilot of Golden Girls is there was a character that was never on again. And what was his name?
Coco.
You know what he was?
He was the one of the. He was who was Maud? What's her name on the show? It was Estelle Getty lived with her daughter. What was her daughter's name?
Oh, what was...
I'm pointing right at this. All you have to do is look.
I don't remember B. Arthur's character's name.
I can't read it from here. Can you just tell me? Can you tell me?
Why does that magnet have a hole in it?
Why is the hole so small?
Anyway, it's fine.
Anyway, they lived together and they had like this live-in cook.
Cuban boy.
Was he
Young
Cuban?
gay- yeah.
I thought he was a white guy. His name is
He's
Coco.
Cuban.
He was a gay guy.
Yeah, it
Which
was all-
honestly was.
Isn't that Ice-T's wife? Or Ice Cube or Ice Tray, whatever. his name
He
is.
would later go on to be Ice Cube's wife. No, but
Ice.
Ice-T. That's right. But no, that was in the mid '80s. That
Yeah,
was super progressive.
That
to have a
whole
gay
that
guy
whole
on the
show
The whole
was,
show was.
that
yeah.
whole
Yeah.
show was groundbreaking for
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
And I'd still fuck Betty White for sure.
Joe would definitely.
I'm not denying that.
You brought it
I
up, Wayne. Do you have a favorite pilot that you were thinking of?
No, I mean, I'm a big Seth MacFarlane
I thought you
fan.
said sex guy.
I thought he was going to say
everybody
Sex
likes
in the
sex.
City.
That's what
Everybody
I
likes
was
sex.
thinking.
No,
Wayne,
I like Seth MacFarlane.
Wayne's a real carry.
So probably American Dad's one of my favorite.
So like the pilot for that, you think
I like
of as,
cartoon stuff.
I like American Dad is good too.
Well, I'm not a TV. I don't watch TV hardly at all.
Mm-hmm.
Just when I'm going to bed. I'm more music. I always have music playing. I have to have music. But yeah, American Dad, Family Guy, and then Metalocalypse when that was
Sure.
on. was
But
fucking
like
badass.
one of those shows, one of their pilots
Yes.
sticks out to you as
Yeah,
one
like
of your
American
favorites.
Dad.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's a great pilot.
Yeah, bringing in the alien. It's just
Okay.
totally different. Something you don't see.
Okay, well there you go.
Still watch it every night. Actually, that's what I watch every night when I go to bed.
Is that show still on?
Yes, still
Oh,
on.
yeah.
And actually on Hulu, they just put, I want to say season 16. Don't quote me to that. Could be wrong.
Of American Family?
American
Oh, no, what is it? Oh, American Dad.
American Dad.
Insurance
American
company.
Dad. Yeah.
That's been on for 16 years. American Dad has.
16 seasons, probably. I think so.
shit.
Yeah. I don't, like I said, don't quote me because I'm usually half drunk or on Xanax or something when I'm going to bed. But yeah,
Wow,
somewhere in there.
16 years or roughly.
It is a good show. I've always liked
I
American
love
Dad.
American Dad.
I love the
And,
alien.
and Family Guy. And even Cleveland Show, for that matter, was good.
Cleveland show was good.
That was good.
Because
like
he was
Cleveland
black, it didn't get what it
And
should.
you know what I found great about that, because especially when the PC world is, the guy doing the black guy's voice was white,
Yeah.
and the
That-
guy doing the white guy's voice was black,
Amen.
and now you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that now.
No, you can't do that now.
Yeah, Joe can't do that voice
No.
anymore.
No,
Yeah. Come on. That was a bad joke. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I like it when you say shitty jokes, you push the show
hey,
along.
wait, you said shitty.
We
Hang on.
understand what
Hey,
you're doing. We
shitty
understand.
Wait,
You
hang
can
on.
see it like-
Oh, shit, walk.
You want shitty? What? Shitty chicken?
That reminds me, I got to call my daughter after the show.
You want Pepsi?
Go to couchpilotspodcast.com, won't you please? And from there, you can contact us via Twitter or Facebook. You can listen to all of our old shows there. You can also check out our couchpilotspodcast at gmail.com. Send us an email if you're aware of some failed pilot that we're not of. I've got about 100 in the bank ready to go. But
Chris Tuckley sent us another 10 from.
it's going to be my thing. Do you think we should do it next season?
Yeah, for sure.
And you know what's been called?
A Tuckley part. Dre? It's the third one, right?
That's not it at all.
right.
It's called the Tuckley 10-3.
Well, it's the same thing as Tre.
You're right. What I said is the same thing as what you just said.
Hey, speaking of which, you can also contact us by calling our dial-in number. It's 910-PILOTS-1, and that's 910-745-6871. Let us listen to your beautiful voice.
Should one of these guys call that number right
They
now
won't.
and leave
They
us a
won't.
voice?
They're
No,
drunk.
like
They
leave it.
won't remember for sure.
So apparently,
thanks.
I'm Tiny Guy, and thank you for having me.
We're not there yet.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Sorry, disregard.
please don't prematurely take a shower. It's fine.
I don't premature anymore.
You know what?
Or
You've
any
been-
less.
You've been married? Okay. Joe, thank you very much for being on the show. We just met 24 hours ago.
Thank you for your service.
No, seriously. I mean, honestly, thank you for your service. You're more of a man than I'll ever be. Wayne,
Yes.
thank you very much for
You
being
have nothing for me. Like,
No,
this dude sucks.
no,
He's like
no,
5'7",
no.
170 pounds. What the fuck's he doing here?
Me and you bonded because of somebody was playing music on the jukebox, and I was like, I had to find out who that fucker is, and I found out who the fucker was, and we've been friends ever since.
Yep.
And
That's true.
I love you, brother, and thank you very much for being on the show. Did you have a good time,
I did. Actually.
Joe? First time, good time.
Oh, I had a blast.
Oh yeah, do it again, definitely.
All right. Nobody's ever
Apparently,
said-
it wasn't Tool that Wayne was playing.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I would have never fucking
Yeah.
talked
No
to him
favorite album.
Well, it could have been
until I turned it off.
until you played like more songs. Like I said, I play Tool to get people to play music. It saves me money that way.
Sure, I hear you.
I have it's strategic.
I hear you.
Yes.
Jason, thank you as always for being on the
Oh,
show.
thank you. I'm
And
happy to be here.
I'm very, very, very excited for you and your engagement.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't wait to be the best man.
I can't wait to get married. I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Yeah, yeah.
Blake,
Learn
really
how to
makes it
apologize
great.
without knowing why.
Can I do it with my eyes closed?
Yeah.
Okay.
With a... That's fine. Let's get done. I'm done.
This pilot may have been rough, but it's always a smooth flight here on Couch Pilots. Thanks, everyone. And we'll see you.
On behalf of Couch Pilots and the entire crew, we'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again in the near future. Have a nice day.